Moo! But wait, there's more. We're gonna hit him with a classic. But wait, there's more. So I went to go check on Veda because, you know, all this shit's going on with her. I wanted to see what she was saying. So I hopped on my quote-unquote alt account. You know, my sock. Woo! Which has nothing on it. It is literally just to view shit because... to view publicly available shit because Elon fucked up everything. And it's called Chesh 2 Boogaloo. It doesn't comment. I don't use it for shit. It's just for looking. It's just for perusing, as it were. I finally made it because I needed screenshots of somebody I was having a conversation with who blocked me midway through the conversation. But I used it for this because I wanted to see what was going on with Veda. And I felt like entitled after she came in here saying she wished it was my corpse she took a shit on. But meanwhile, this is what I saw. So let's see if this goes to the right spot. Yeah, there we go. I'm back, it says. You guys read that okay? Yeah, it should be fine. I'm back! Been a long time, ellipses. I am sure everyone has been wondering where I've been since 2023 the 2023 legal saga. It's really funny because she didn't fucking go anywhere. The 2023 legal saga is still ongoing. She has contempt paperwork. So I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. But sure, pretend that it's over if it makes you feel any better. Well, I am back, and we have a lot to catch up on. A GoFundMe will be started soon. Uh-huh. Oh yeah. Will it? I won't be able to give details about why or what it's for, but most of you already know. Well, that's Katie Joy. That's telling us you're making a GoFundMe about your case with Katie Joy, which is in violation of the fucking GoFundMe terms of service and in violation of your TRO, Veda. Stop contempting. Stop. Why don't you shut the fuck up? Ugh. So if you'd like to donate, I would gladly appreciate it. Recently, there's been a lot of headlines regarding TROs and so forth. Headlines? Who the fuck do you think you are? You mean YouTube video titles. I know a lot of you are curious and want updates regarding that matter. Due to the case pending still, I am limited on what I can share regarding these matters. Then why are you saying you're going to share anything? Shut up. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. However, I will be giving channel updates and more, so you definitely want to tune in. So she's baiting people with information she can't share. So she may or may not be dumb enough to share it. Thanks to all my members and followers who have stood by me through the storm. I truly appreciate it. Again, pretending that it's over. Very, very odd language. Anyway, she's hashtag Veda Jade and Crime Rewind. But you'll never guess who else is tagged. Hey, look, it's Wolf and Megs, and oh, look at that, Southern Mutton. Huh. Fascinating. How interesting. I can't imagine. It's baffling. Oh, it's time. Oh, look the fuck. Oh, by the way, she had this, like, hidden for whatever reason. I don't fucking know. There's, like, you know, good old Tammy, but, you know, we got Wolf, we got Megs, we got Southern Mutton. Well, quite the company you keep there, Southern Mutton. None of the behavior of any of these people in the last year has been a deal breaker for you. Fascinating, fascinating, fascinating. And one little update that Manya decided to send me about this. You'll never guess who commented. You'll never figure it out. Oh shit. It's fucking Aaron. It's fucking Aaron. Because of course it is. Because the people all disseminating information between each other. Fucking, Why do we stop incriminating you? Stop breaking the law, assholes. Aaron, are you sure you want to get involved in another potential contempt case? You dumb fuck. You idiot. You goddamn motherfucking moron. Jesus Christ, shut the fuck up. Unbelievable. But that's okay. If you think that's everything, you're wrong. 'Cause wait, there's more. You want to know what good old Vader here has been talking about for the last couple of days? Let me see if I can grab it. Where did I send that to Manya? I must have sent that to Manya. Hold on one second. Let me grab it real quick. Oh no, I sent it in the Discord. That's right. Oh, there's an angry doggo outside. Hey, look at that. This is from September 8th. Amen. And it's coming around. Great news is headed your way, guys. Thanks to all of you who have stood by me through thick and thin. Our hard work is finally paying off. Our hard work? You mean you, as a group, have been working to accomplish something? And knowing your guys' goals and what you've gone up to, that something might be, problematic? Oh, wacky. And September 8th was how many days ago? Oh, that was Sunday. Oh, interesting. And Rennell's and Rabbits and Southern Mutton's video were all 3 to 4 days to 5 days before this post. Is it related to your TRO? Or is it something related to Charlotte that you're definitely all talking about how you're all incorporated together? Is it related to that? Is it that? Who knows? Who's to say? Even better, is this not a deal breaker for you, Mutton? Or Aaron? Or Rennell? Or Rabbit? Finally, dropping tomorrow, probably around 5 p.m. EST. I'll let you know when in advance. It will be a live stream held on YouTube and our Facebook page. Gypsy Rose Exposed Facebook, YouTube channel links. The autopsy report on Claude Eden Blanchard just dropped. Just dropped? You think that's new? And we are about to go through all the details behind her murder. This portion of the case has remained sealed since 2015, but now all of the truth regarding the actual findings on Dee Dee's body have been released. Join me live as we review the full autopsy report from the Gypsy Rose case files. Send me money, Cash App, Cash App, Cash App. Oh, and guess who else is fucking tagged in this? Shout out for to Wild Bird for gathering this important piece of the case to share with us. I also want to thank the Good Wives Network, at Tammy, at Megs, at Wolf, the Autopsy. Yeah, alright. Yeah, that's great. Hey, I don't know for anybody who's newer here, but those of you who have been with me for a long time, I see Jack, I saw Mr. Sirius here, I saw Manya here, I see Athens here. For those of us who have been around for a really long time, there was something really fucking disgusting that happened when a good friend of ours passed away by the name of Bullionator. He has an emote on this channel and will permanently. That will never go away. And if you happen to recall, something that had happened with that was that after he unfortunately passed away, some fucking creep who didn't like Steve fucking went around and called the coroner to ask them to investigate and made claims that we unalived him and wanted the autopsy report and wanted it to be reinvestigated. And it was pretty fucking disgusting and it was pretty fucking gross. If you're gonna cover something like this, like someone's autopsy report, following it up immediately with your fucking Cash App doesn't exactly instill confidence that you're going to handle it with the amount of care and respect it deserves. Regardless of whoever the autopsy report is about. I remember everybody being really pissed off about that even being talked about, including Steve. I believe Aaron spoke about this at the time too and said it was ridiculous. I believe Megs also said that was pretty fucking disgusting, if I'm remembering correctly. My memory's a little hazy of the time. It was a while ago. I remember her being supportive in the side chat at the time. So it's interesting that we're still supporting Veda. Aaron, Steve, Southern Mutton, Megs, Wolf. This is fine. You're good with that? A grift? Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, it's fucking gross. I also don't necessarily think that it's a good idea to have somebody like Veda, you know, an animal abuser, somebody who potentially is neglecting their children, plural, according to Southern Mutton. Somebody who steals art is a thief. But then again, all these people are thieves, right? Everybody we've talked about so far in the company and have addressed as members of the company have all stolen from people. Renelle stealing money from her members, claiming they're going to get shoutouts when they don't get them. Erin is stealing from her members as well by not producing the content she's promised for, that they are promised for the money. I feel like there was something else she was... Oh yeah, she was stealing my content as well. Redisseminating that. Vedas steals artwork. Nikki Farron also steals artwork from Duracell of all places. Steve still using my artwork and getting memberships for things that people don't get. So the only thing on the Non Sequitur show, if you're paying for membership on the Non Sequitur show, that you're actually getting is my artwork that was not bought and paid for. So ostensibly all of the Non Sequitur show revenue that he's gotten for membership should be going to me. Funny thing that. Did I miss anybody? Megs? Yeah, grifting people for money. Stealing, i.e. They're all thieves. All of them. Now we've got this fucking clickbaity bullshit. Let's read an autopsy on a YouTube stream for money. Sorry, excuse me. I'm not saying that nobody should ever talk about an autopsy report or read through some details of an autopsy report. What I'm saying is it's something that takes class and integrity, and that's something this group of people doesn't fucking have. So, Mutton, what are you stealing? I'd be curious to know. I mean, you're hanging out with a bunch of thieves. Feel like it's only a matter of time before we figure out what it is. I didn't check your memberships. Maybe I should do a bit of digging. Friends pay friends. Go figure. Gross. So yeah, that's what's going on with Veda and what's been going on and what she's had to say about the matter. So what do you guys think? This was posted, by the way, this right here, this one was posted on September 3rd. That's before all the videos we just watched supporting Veda. They can cover the autopsy of the Non Sequitur show. Okay, that's sorry, you got me. You got me. All right, enough with the serious grossness. All right, we're done. We're done with the serious grossness. Horrible. Blah. Moo. 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 Yeah, some lolcow shit, dude. Normal people don't do stuff like this. This is lolcow bullshit. But we got one more thing. I'm gonna switch gears. So if you were here for like updates and stuff, that's all the new stuff that's been going on. This one's an old one. You remember the video that I did where I covered like the last 30 or so, 40 minutes to an hour of a membership video that the one that I've been reading off the description of, where like fucking Veda and Aaron and Nicole Farron and Megs are all laughing at the casual animal abuse and racism and body shaming and shit. Yeah, we didn't look at the first half of it. So I'm going to go back and take out this first half of it. Maybe I'll take this stream and I'll split it into segments for you guys in the future. But you'll notice how we came all the way full circle. You know, we started at Renell, went to Rabbit. Rabbit told us to go to Southern Mutton. I did exactly what Rabbit told me to do. I went and checked out Southern Mutton, found a bunch of fucking bullshit. Sheep shit? Cow shit? Go figure, and led us all back to talking about Veda. So, if you're done on new stuff, so long, thank you for joining me. I'm going to switch gears, and we're going to go back, and we're going to watch this. This was a members-only video that she made public after she was in court, and while she still has, and currently still has, TROs in Charla's case. Would I rather spend an hour in a broken elevator with Veda or let me hug you? Am I allowed to film it? Because, if I was locked in a room with Veda for, an amount of time, I bet you'd get some pretty fucking spicy content, I ain't gonna lie. I'm pretty sure I would eat her alive. Actually, to be fair, I did. I already did that. I had to sit on the stand with Veda where I couldn't lie, but she could say whatever the fuck she wanted. She had all the opportunity in the world, and she squandered it. Squandered it! By being like, if I made a video about you, would that be harassment? Not necessarily. Idiot. What the fuck? Alright. So this video, oh god, what was the date on this? I've forgotten. My previous video tells me. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. I want to know when this video took place. Hold on. You mean I like to, check my sources and make sure that what I'm talking about is correct and accurate? Wow, wacky. Alright, so I originally talked about this. Alright, what did I say? What did I say here? Hold on. The video update. Hold on. Walked away, talking about the dog, doing updates about going to the Steve case that I didn't end up even getting to go to because my flight got canceled. Alright. Blah, 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 blah. 3 days of court. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Then I'm going on vacation. Blah, 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 blah. Hold on. I'll find it. Give me a minute. Da. Blah, blah, blah. Sorry, hold on. Okay, here we go. Just streamed on November 5th, 2023. November 5th, 2023. That's when it was streamed to members. There we go. Notice they have stopped bitching about KJ falsely accusing Steve. Well, kind of, sort of, a little bit. Sorry, it took me a hot minute. November 5th was when this was initially streamed. So this is well after she had been served with a TRO for Charla. So let's take a look. See. We watched the last 30 minutes or so. Now we're going to start it from the beginning. I'm going to mute because it's going to have all this fucking bullshit intro stuff. But yeah. If you made a video. Oh yeah, this is a nonsense update. My super ears are burning. What in the fuck? I think after she found out I talked about this, she took this down. Blah, 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 blah. Of course we downloaded it, by the way.
Welcome to members only. I'm going to bring Meg up now. How are y'all doing tonight? It's just us tonight. Let's see who's all here. Let me click the link from my phone so I can get to the live chat. All right, guys, we got a lot of mess going on right now. So Nonsense, since last night, has decided to say, it's funny that she posted this email that was from October 17th. She waited all
emails from October 17th that might be faked or spoofed that people were getting? What? That she's talking about in November? Wow, it's almost like I brought this up because it's relevant to what all these fucking people are saying. Oh. Uh-oh. baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, round, 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 round. Fucking unbelievable. Hey, remember when Southern Mutton said that, hey, this stuff happened to KJ in the past, therefore she's bullshitting? Huh? No? Okay.
All the way till now to post it. Because last night when I was live, remember I asked her, I said, 2 weeks ago you accused me of stalking you, and you did a screaming ass video for 30 minutes, and Charlotte was in the live stream. Now you dedicate a video to me, and Charlotte's in the live stream. So it looks like you're trying to set me up with harassment and stalking. So today's response was, I asked her, I said, why are you even in my business? Why are you following me at all? But I'm stalking you.
Set you up for stuff you've already been. Why would they file something against you and then set you up, not the other way around? Weird. Dumb. Stupid.
Why are you in my fucking business? So today, to cover her ass, because her followers are like, yeah, you did accuse her of stalking 2 weeks ago, so why are you dedicating a video to her? So now she puts these fished ass emails, which we're getting right now as we speak, and I'm trying to track the person doing it. And they're trying to frame Nikki with these emails. And they're including my name in these emails. And nonsense is all over it. So I'm gonna show y'all.
Damn, guys. Why is Nonsense talking about something and emails that she's received and talking about something that's happening to her just because it happens to have Veda's name in it? Why would she do something like that? I don't know, Veda. Why don't you shut the fuck up about fucking anything? Especially things you're not supposed to be talking about. I don't know why there's a transcript, but the closed captions aren't working. Sorry.
What that bitch posted yesterday. And if you'd like to leave a super chat, here's my banners. And please hit the like button. Let me click the link real quick to our live real quick.
Give me money. I would like to remind you all, this was a members only stream. So she's asking for money from the people who are already giving her money to be part of the stream in the first place. I just want to point that out. In case you guys noticed. Why is it a problem for Charlotte to be in anyone's live stream? They tried so hard to run that woman off and failed miserably. Vile bullies. Yeah, why is it a problem for Charlotte to exist? Idiot. What a weird thing to admit to, Veda. Wacky, crazy, bizarre. I'm going to turn them off and turn them back on again.
Let me see. I went ahead and sent that to Nikki on accident. Oh, well, it's okay.
Okay. I'm sending to you.
I'm going to tell her, don't go live yet because
dead air. Yeah, somehow somehow.
All right, guys. I just had to send that to Nikki. I wonder if she got my live right now. I'm members only live right now. Let's see.
Oh, look, they're inviting each other in the background to talk about Charla and Nonsense. Wow.
Let me let her know that I'm live now. Come watch. Okay. All right. So here's what I woke up to. I woke up to at like 4 something to this mess. And so Nonsense makes this long ass fucking post, guys. And look how long that bitch is. She's so full of shit too. She's using this as an excuse to follow me the fuck around. That's what she's doing.
What? Follow you around?
That's why she's doing this. So she said, first off, I'm about sick of the they've left Nonsense alone comments. Nobody's fucked with you, dude. God, stupid bitch, man. Comments. But
someone is clearly fucking with her if she's getting emails, dipshit.
You can see below in this fake email.
You literally just said that you saw Charla in fucking Nonsense's live chat, which means you're watching Nonsense's content, Beta. You're telling on yourself.
From October 18th. So right here, she's admitting that it's fake. This has not stopped at all. I do not believe that this is from Nikki. It sounds just like the other fake emails, which she claims they're fake again right here, I've been getting since May. I do believe these emails are linked to the others that have been sent previously. I have tried to ignore Beta and her games. What games, bitch? Prove a game I'm playing. For a long time, but it's never stopped. This bitch has been trying to frame me with fucking harassing and stalking her. She makes this dumbass post dedicating a life to me. All the chaos has continued. I believe Veda and a few others are behind this mess. No, it's Natalie, dumbass. However, I've just been ignoring.
How do you know that, Veda? How do you know that it's Natalie? Did you see Nat's emails? Did Nat tell you she was doing this? How do you know? I brought more snacks.
Ignoring and moving along, but Veda has my attention now. So she uses these fake emails to claim I've got her attention now. Well, some of it because it's definitely
not quite, but sure.
A priority, as she'll just continue to dig her hole and spin her tires. So before I hear any more poor Veda, please save it. This little child is far from innocent. Also, please stop defending a grown-ass man, which she's talking about Steve, who seems not to be able to handle hearing someone's opinions about him. He's not said a fucking word since you went live about him, so what the fuck are you talking about? What a crybaby he is, that he has to have his defenders on standby at all times to sing his praises. Relax.
I agree with that. I think that's an accurate assessment. As somebody who knows Steve for a very long time, I think that's an accurate assessment.
Steve, I'm not exposing you. I'll leave that to the pros and people who know you. Exposing for what? You fucking idiot. I encourage y'all to go watch Chesh starting. Oh, of course, because Charlotte's in those comments too. We know what you're doing, idiot. I encourage y'all to go watch.
Oh, yeah? What am I doing? From back in November of last year. Uh-oh. Don't talk about me talking about you. Shut up. Don't talk about me talking about you.
Chesh starting from a month ago about this supposed swap call and learning with Suge from the truth on SM and EKC. It's not the truth. Menace I've heard on Twitter is doing a video to which I'm
if it's not the truth, then make a video debunking it. You know, that used to be how that whole crew used to roll. They used to call themselves like a debunking crew.
Sure, will be excellent. Also, have no intent on talking about EKC except some cracks when she's present with Veda. Why when she's present with me? Like, quit stalking me. Jesus Christ. Or a factor in Veda's BS. I don't watch her and she's not even a factor in my brain. Well, she obviously is, if there was one fucking there anyway. In the exposing of.
She just talked about herself in the third person. I don't know if you caught that. Did you guys catch that? She said, Nonsense typed, she, as in Veda, is not even a factor in my brain. And then Veda said, well, she obviously is. Talking about herself in the fucking third person. Fucking weirdo, what the fuck?
Of Veda. Oh, so you admit right here that you're trying to expose me. I see. Veda will get exposed for her actions alone, not the group she runs with or hides behind. I have zero concern of learning the history of SM or EKC, because in my opinion, trash is trash, and that's what they are. I do think Veda is doing things on behalf of others and always has. However, she's a grown adult and is responsible for her actions alone, to which there's a lot of. I'll share some links of videos I suggested from others that are very informative in understanding this all, because I learned a ton last night watching their videos on this situation and all the things that have been happening on the other side of the situation. I thought you didn't believe anything I said. So did you learn a lot? My one question is, what are they all so nervous about?
You know, Southern Mutton brought this up earlier about, in the video we watched, about judging people based on their actions, not the things they say, which would mean Nonsense likely learned enough about this group of people by seeing their behavior, not judging by what you said, Veda, idiot, dumbass, buffoon.
About right now. Who the fuck said we were nervous? They are all acting completely foolish on all sides of stuff and poking at people, calling out their BS, acting like you've done nothing to anyone ever. It's all really weird, but they are extremely nervous about something. No, bitch, you dedicated a fucking live to me and I responded.
Veda really out here out to her members pretending like she fucking didn't like talk a bunch of shit about Nonsense beforehand. You know, when they all claimed that, including Renelle, by the way, demanded that Nonsense give up her online anonymity to prove that she wasn't Katie Joy, and then when she did, not a single one of them were like, oh, sorry, we were wrong about that, we shouldn't have done that. Bullying somebody? No. They barely even corrected it. They just went to the side and said, well, she's working for Katie Joy, though. As if that's good enough.
That's about it. This bitch, man. So then, of course, she posts these spoofed ass fucking emails. This is my dog, apparently. Her name is really Brittany Hansen. She posts a link in our mod chat to your location in Arizona. She's stalking you and your family. She's going after your daughter. She has all of her locations noted and traces IPs of her. They're all in our Discord. My channel is Supernatural with Nikki. It's Supernatural Crime with Nikki. So that tells me right there that that's not Nikki. Plus, it's not spelled right. Nikki is Niki.
Nikki spells her name both ways, depending on what you're looking at between her email or her channel. So that's stupid regardless.
I am kind to Veda because she threatened to dox my family. If anybody Nonsense doesn't believe this shit. She's looking for an excuse to fucking stalk me.
No, she's not. What she's doing is she's showing that she got these bullshit emails too that you were all fucking claiming you were getting, and claiming you were getting harassing emails from Charla. And she said, hey, I got this email. This is clearly a fake email. Nowhere in her post did you read out loud where fucking Nonsense said Veda sent this under a fake email. That's not what it fucking said. So where are you fucking imagining that from? Your asshole?
That is all she's fucking doing. Aaron, do you want to come up? I'm so pissed. Or Nikki, you can come up if you want to. So while we were in the midst of doing this, Nonsense makes another post. What do you know? While we're live about Teen Mom. And she says, someone thinks they are invisible and can't be found or traced. This is 100% crossing the line. These, in my opinion, are absolutely not.
Oh my god, they're John Cena. They think they're invisible. You can't even see them.
Coming from the creator, Nikki, as I genuinely believe that she's not nearly as stupid as those she associates with. Please do not send hate her way, as I do not believe that she has any clue of the level of depravity she's associated herself with when it comes to the blonde twit and her friends. Don't stress about this, y'all. These will be going straight to Ellie and the FBI. Okay, Charla. Why? My right. Question, that sounds just like Charla. Why the fuck would you post them? For
Charla, that she's not supposed to be talking about because she's got a restraining order. Stop being in contempt. Stop breaking the law, assholes. I'm gonna need that as a fucking gift too. Bruh. Remember earlier when I said, oh, now you're blaming all these things on somebody else? Are you guys gonna apologize to Charla and to Nonsense for associating them with these emails? No? How elaborate. Wacky. I am looking at Discord messages right now as this is going.
Why would you post them? Just to cause Nikki any problems for? Why would you post them anyway? That's my question.
Right.
Idiot. God.
Hey, Veda. When did you file your TRO and your TRO against Katie and Charla, your first retaliatory one that got thrown out. Because this was what? November 9th? You filed that on November 1st, right? So you shouldn't be talking about them anyway. Huh.
These people.
I know.
If y'all want to
They
come up,
want
you
to
can.
get us
I'll
all
put my-
fighting or something, but Nikki
we know
would
you
never.
didn't do it, Nikki. She's using
Exactly.
you. She's using you to get to me. That's what she's doing. She's using you as an excuse to stalk my ass, which I call it stalking. I know I'm exaggerating, but she's using it as
I know that I'm just bullshitting you for money, but you know.
the way to follow me around and be all up in my fucking business because she's helping Charlotte with her case, and Charlotte needs a witness that's been harassed by us, and so nonsense is planned and being used by that woman front line and center. I mean, centerfold. That's what's happening here. And she wants revenge so bad because I exposed her. I guess my response pissed her off last night because I thought it was pretty good. I didn't think she'd get that mad over it. I thought we responded pretty good, didn't we?
I think we did.
So I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. And right,
I think we responded pretty good, there. Okay. Yeah, sure. Sure you did. I call it stalking. Take a drink each time she says idiot, dumbass, and bitch. Do these people not come off as fucking weird to you?
right now, as we speak, I'm getting emails from somebody named Nat. And they're sending me a bunch of stuff about Nikki. They're still sending shit. She sent me 5 emails.
I think I got the exact same ones as you.
How many?
Oh, did you, Megs? I just want to point out, Autumn Meep has shared their art with us, and this is their drama llamas that they've been drawing while dream has been going, and I gotta say, I fucking love these! These are awesome! They're fucking great! 10 out of 10! These are really well done. I really like your line work and the colors that you chose for your outlines. Oh, hey, look, is that me? Ah! That's wonderful. I absolutely fucking love it. I love the expression over here too, right? That's so good. That's so good. Fantastic. There's another one here as well. You can see the other side. Oh, these are amazing. No. No. Wonderful. Glorious. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely. I like this one. The drama. Wonderful. 10 out of 10.
How many are you getting?
Well, the first one had like the 4 in it.
Oh my God, these are long.
I don't know about the second one yet. Oh no, there's another one.
Ugh. I know. She is like emailing off.
Oh, look, original art not stolen, and I'm not pretending I'm the one doing it, giving proper credit to Autumn Meep for making it. Could you imagine if I pulled this up and said, oh, look what I drew? Holy fuck, dude. Ugh.
The hinges right now. And Nat already told on herself by emailing me the screenshots of, she's now saying, Nikki, that you're threatening her and that you're threatening to come after her mother and that she's going to make you pay. That's what she's emailing us right now. Is I can't believe Nikki would threaten my mother. Like, could y'all believe this? Why are these?
Yeah, because she's saying that they're fake emails, so she's not saying literal Nikki. She's saying, I can't believe I received this, that it says this thing. Can you read? No, of course they can't. Why am I even asking? We know we can't. We know these bitches can't read.
These nosy ass bitches, even in our business for. They have nothing to do with any of this. And then dumbass on the web over there, I tried.
They have nothing to do with any of this. This meaning your legal situation with Charla that you're not supposed to be talking about at this time of this video. Even though Veda, at the time of this video, was trying to tie Katie Joy with Charla by filing against both of them in North Carolina. And after they all tried to say that Nonsense was Katie Joy, thus tying her in to the entire scenario. Why nonsense? Why do you care about this stuff that they're all fucking saying about you all over the fucking place? I can't imagine, in their attempt to harass and discredit you. Fucking wacky. Why would she make a post about this thing that you demand she talk about and then be like, oh, well, why is she talking about it? There's nothing to do with her. Is that you admitting that she never had anything to do with Charla and with fucking Katie Joy? And that you just made it the fuck up?
Not to call. I did really good last night. Didn't call her name, but fuck that. She's mad because I called her out, told her like it was last night, and I dropped the bait and the bitch bit. It was perfect. But
then why are you mad? You're like, why is this bitch making a post about me and a whole ass stream about me? I baited her into doing that. Can you pick a fucking lane? Which one is it? Did you bait her on purpose? Or are you pissy and you're like, why the fuck is she even talking about this? It has nothing to do with her. You're fucking delusional. Like, you understand that, right? Like, you're a fucking lolcow. Like, you're a fucking joke.
She said, what was I about to say? I don't even remember now. Oh, I guess Charlotte's been talking to her and sent her the TROs that I know now Charlotte got served because Becky has the TRO in hand. So at least the bitch was served. Go ahead, Nikki. I'm not sure you want.
The bitch meaning Charla, who you're not supposed to be talking about, in your retaliatory TRO that got thrown out. Like the next day or two. Within the week.
Want to say something?
Yeah.
Served.
Oops. Hold on.
Go ahead, Nikki. I'm not sure.
Oh, hey, Nikki.
I know,
How's it
I'm just
going?
freaked out. This is really crazy.
You freaked out about nonsense responding to the bait that Veda put out for her? Weren't you expecting her to respond? No, or you didn't know that Veda was baiting nonsense? Or did you just not listen to the first couple of seconds before you came in? Are you just not paying attention?
Oh, I'm getting
I
an
know
echo.
they want revenge so bad. They want revenge so bad that they're willing to go on and pay attention. They're willing to feed attention to these emails, knowing it's all bullshit, knowing who's doing it, knowing there's nothing to it. Nonsense is using it as an excuse to be in our fucking business because she's dying for Charlotte to win on those TROs to get revenge. She literally
So,
just
like, they're
admitted
friends?
she's like, I'm going to expose Veda.
Quick breaking news update. This is a Wolf News Network update. Pebbles out here at Southern Mutton. In my opinion, the fact is Veda also, exactly like her, has a TRO on Katie Joy. It doesn't make Veda any less factual or important. Now, the content would be what makes it factual or important. KJ filed TRO, so Veda can't talk about KJ, obviously. KJ then trashed and accused her from June, when KJ's allowed to say whatever she wants. That's not how a TRO works. The TRO protects the protected person, which means Veda wouldn't be allowed to talk about Katie, but Katie is allowed to talk about Veda. Should she? Maybe not, but it doesn't mean that she's not allowed. The protected person is protected, not the other way around. And accused her from June, knowing she can't reply, so KJ basically made Veda file the TRO against Katie. So it's Katie's fault that she's being harassed. And why it's Katie's fault that she's getting these emails. It's all Katie's fault. Victim blaming? Got it. Southern Mutton responds with saying, I am just glad Katie didn't get her way. You don't know that yet. This is a complete setup. That's defamation. And I am glad Veda was listened to by the judge. How do you know what happened in the hearing that was to set a court date? How do you know what happened? Where did you get that information from? This is how the system should work, and they will both have their opportunity to be heard by the judge. This is from today. Or yesterday. Sorry, this is from yesterday. This is Manya's time. Womp womp.
So what? They're like, well, I've seen,
What does she
I
have
guess,
to
obviously with the
expose me for?
screenshot that Charlotte's been in nonsense chat. I just seen from screenshots. A friend of mine actually sent me
Right.
the ones I put in my video today, and she
Oh yeah? Who's your friend?
even
Oh,
said
girl,
like,
send me those. Send me anything where you see her with nonsense, because I'm going to light their ass up in court. I'm telling you.
Ha!
Yeah.
like Nonsense didn't send me anything. It was a friend of mine that sent me. I think it was a post on Nonsense's community tab, and maybe a couple of those emails or whatever it was the first time. And she's like,
I
I
just
know you
need
didn't
proof
do
of
this.
her being. I just need proof of her.
So they got a whole bunch of people going out and being like, send me anything about Charla that exists so I can put her on blast. Now, not stalkery at all. No, definitely not bullying. Definitely not harassment, right? Why are you fucking incriminating yourselves on stream? Stop. Stop doing that.
Her being in Nonsense's chat, period, because she keeps hiding her chats.
Isn't her
Right.
name?
I know she
just
was
Charla
in the
now?
chat recently because
Is
she
it under
addressed
just
her.
Charla?
Yes, Charlotte is over
Yeah.
there in lighting up flames to try to get witnesses in her court case.
Oh, hi, Erin. So this was, again, I'm going to point out, this is from November of last year. Megs currently has a restraining order. Veda has a TRO, and Erin has a TRO, both of which had TROs by this point in time. By the point of time of the video we're watching. As of right now, they still have TROs, and Meg has a full-on restraining order. The only one who doesn't seem to have any current legal obligation is Nicole Farron, which is also a little bit interesting because after Steve's hearing, the one that I was supposed to go to, that my flight got canceled on, Nicole Farron took down her video with Kano, Steve's roommate, talking about the swatting. That video got deleted. The other video that got deleted at the same time was Operation SWAT from Veda's channel. Interesting. However, on Erin's channel, the videos of Steve trashing Charla are still up. So, last I looked, there was still at least 1 or 2 videos of Steve's that were not actually deleted, although some of them have been at this point, from my list that I've been looking at. I don't know if all of them are gone yet. I haven't double-checked in a little bit.
People that have been
Right.
harassed.
But
by
is
me,
her
Erin,
screen
and
name
Steve.
just Charla?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's just Charla.
I
Okay,
looks
then
kinda
yeah, I
green.
have it.
just so everyone knows, I pulled up the comments and because she's been in Nonsense's live stream chat for a while, but I pulled up her comments and I clicked on the account and I followed it back to her account, and then I went into my own comments on a stream way back from June, and I pulled up the chat and I clicked on her name there and it followed back to the same account. So it is definitely the same account, same person that we've known.
There was no collusion. This is definitely not them colluding. Again, this was a members-only stream until Veda made it public, and then I got a copy.
This entire time.
Right.
Yeah.
So all
It's
of this is
definitely
with one
Charla.
person.
It's
Yes.
definitely Charlotte, no doubt.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, what about this
Um,
crap with, I don't even want to say her name, but with the
I'm not sure. Sorry, Eve asked a question. Did Steve actually delete them, or are they just privated? He's a slimy one. He definitely had them privated, and the other 2 were deleted. So, like, Nikki's video was deleted, and Veda's video was deleted, and Steve's were only privated. I believe, because again, it's been a while since I checked, some of them were deleted and some of them were still private, but I haven't checked. He might have just been, when I looked, he might have just been in the process of deleting all of them. So I'm not 100% sure yet. I'll have to double check. I'll probably do so after this stream.
woman starts with an N. Like, do you think that person's involved, or is this?
You mean Nat?
Charla?
Yeah, I think she wants attention. She emailed me some crap the other day saying Katie's trying to get her to come back to work.
Right.
yeah,
I've got
I don't
4
think-
emails.
I
Oh,
don't think
sorry.
she's.
Okay, so I'm
I don't-
assuming, yeah, she's inserting herself then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If anything,
Okay.
I'd say that. Yeah.
Okay.
I think she's full of shit.
Right.
I'm trying to track her right now, but she has a VPN on, so I can't track her right now, but I'm getting there.
Gee.
You're trying to track Nat? Veda? Veda, you're sending phishing emails to a mentally unwell woman? Why? Why are you trying to track Nat? What are you... Why? Why are you trying to get her physical location? For what purpose, Veda? The fuck is wrong with you? The woman has verified mental illnesses. What the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with Aaron and Nicole and Megs and Rabbit and Steve and Ranelle and Wolf, who are all fine with this? Southern Mutton, this isn't a deal breaker for you? There's nothing wrong. This isn't a deal breaker? Why? Why is this not a deal breaker for these fucking people? Yeah, she's tracing. She's definitely tracing where people are with... No, she's fucking not. That's not how fucking emails work.
Jeez, this isn't fucking insane. Oh
I
my
swear these
God.
people leave us the fuck alone, dude.
Here's my take on this though.
What do you mean leave you the fuck alone? You just said you're stalking the woman and trying to find out where she is, you fucking weirdo. How is she supposed to leave you alone when you're trying to... I'm tracing her, guys. Let me get my hacking gadgets on. Like I'm from the movie fucking Hackers. I bet you Veda thinks she's fucking Angelina Jolie.
Like, with Nonsense's post, that long ass novel she wrote, what was it, this morning or whatever. So upon reading that, she says that how she doesn't believe that these emails were from Nikki. So she's admitting that she knows that these emails are not from the person claiming that they're from. In fact, she knows that they're a bunch of bullshit. Someone is lying and someone is sending this. Well, so she admits that she doesn't know, or she admits that it's not Nikki, but then she claims to know that it's from Veda. So
Nope. That's not what it said. You might want to read it again, Aaron, and I would have faith in that if I thought you could fucking read. It doesn't say that in that fucking email. But you know where it does say that? In Katie's TRO against Veda that we now have. You know, the one, but it doesn't list the emails that Nonsense got, although I wouldn't be surprised to find out that those emails make it into some kind of investigation, or that those make it into some kind of evidence because she posted those publicly so Katie Joy could just screenshot them and be like, see, other creators were receiving these types of emails. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. So where's your apology to Nonsense, guys? Since now that doesn't seem to be the case. Now you think that Katie Joy was the one who did it, so you're going to apologize to Nonsense? You're going to apologize to Charla? No?
that tells me that if she really and truly just didn't know, and that she just didn't believe that they're from Nikki, then she wouldn't know that they were from anyone in particular. She would just not know.
That's not necessarily true. You don't know what Nonsense does not know, and you also have no idea what access or what filing Nonsense may or may not have made in response to receiving those, because she doesn't have to tell you everything on the internet, because some of us exist offline and do things offline that we don't tell you about. Like, you know, the email I showed you that I got, wherever the fuck that went, wherever the fuck this one. I never told you guys I fucking got this. Why would I tell you guys fucking anything? You guys are fucking stupid. Why would I trust you with information? It might get leaked. Nonsense says that the FBI can have my Google anytime they want it. I'll give them the password and all. Right? The rabbit is begging to be investigated.
No, but the fact that she's claiming to know that they're from Veda, that tells me that she's behind it. This is all set up this way just so that she can try to pin something on Veda.
Are you okay, Aurora? Aurora said Veda threatened me and I have told her to leave me alone. Megan and Wolf have been messaging me. Nikki too. Hearing this makes me so angry. I'm done. What? You mean another... Like this group of harassers going after another person? In the last year, who have they gone after? They went after Nonsense. They went after Charla. They've been after Manya, me, Aurora now. Katie Joy. Within the year, we're looking at like minimum 6. They went after Mandy. They went after our dirty Uncle Sal. Alice is another one. Nat. We're talking 10 off the top of my head. You guys got any more? I think they went after Moby for a bit. It's almost like these people just are a harassment group, are a group of cyber harassing people. Oh, Aurora is supposed to be Nat? Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. Well, if that's true, people should leave you the fuck alone. You'll notice that the first thing I didn't do is ask you to send me shit. Don't fucking send people shit. And if people are asking you for shit like that, don't.
Take that away.
Right.
Too bad I already have a 3-hour phone call of Nat admitting it's her. And now Pork Chop is on Twitter saying that me and Nat are the same.
You have a 3-hour phone call of Nat admitting to sending emails to Nonsense, pretending to be you? Why would Nat tell you that? Why were you on a phone call with Nat, whom you were supposed to be tracing? Then you said you recorded it. That recording has never made it out, Michelle. That recording has never made it out. Yeah, Michelle unveiling, yeah. These people don't shut the fuck up. You think that Veda recorded the court illegally and then posted on YouTube. You think that if Veda actually had a recording that said that, she wouldn't have blasted that all over the place? Fucking of course she would have. Of course she would have. That would have been out forever ago. You think she's gonna fabricate something to present to the court for Katie Joy's case that's coming up?
Same person. Sorry. But she's been on camera. I'm obviously not her twin.
And even if you did have an audio recording of Nat saying that, why would you trust and believe it without verifying it in some other way? We know that Nat's issues make Nat an unreliable narrator. Like, she's not a good source. You would have to, like, her alone wouldn't be good enough. Just her saying something wouldn't be good enough to actually prove anything. You would need to independently verify that what she told you was even true in the first place. Duh.
Pork Chop
That's
is the one who's been
ridiculous.
operating from behind a Nat account for fucking months now, for like a year.
Absolutely.
Pork Chop is another person they've gone after. How do you know that, Aaron? How do you know that? You all agree with this. How do you know that?
Exactly.
Fucking
I
idiot.
absolutely believe that. I'll tell you what, Nat was emailing me and I told her I was going to track her. Well, right
How do you know it was Nat emailing you, Veda?
then, Pork Chop goes on Twitter and said, "You can't track people through email." I said, "Well, how would you know what I'm emailing her?"
It doesn't matter what you're emailing her. You can't track people through email like that, dipshit.
Wow.
That's pretty strange.
Oh, apparently Aaron and Megs and Nicole are also equally dipshits for not knowing that right out the fucking gate that Veda was full of shit.
Yeah. She's been around for a while.
Alice and Pork Chop knew exactly what me and Nat were emailing back and forth. And they were commenting about our emails on Twitter at the same moment.
You know, I think back to when Alice came around and shit like that, and I've been paying
Oh, Alice.
a little bit more attention to that and just re-examining things. And I really think that she may even be involved in some of this Nat shit from way back in the day. You know, like,
Aurora, if you are actually Nat, or if you are not even Nat, if you're somebody pretending to be Nat, it doesn't matter. That's a good idea. You should stay the fuck away from these people. Period. End of sentence. These people are fucking gross, disgusting abusers, and you should stay the fuck away from them. They're not good for anybody. Nobody should be fucking interacting with these people directly. They should have their channels fucking removed. They should be kicked off the internet. YouTube is not a right, it's a privilege. And when you abuse a tool and a privilege, you get it taken away. That's how it works. And that's what should happen with these people, in my opinion.
Like
Oh
don't know.
yeah,
Really?
doubt.
I believe that.
Yeah, I'm wondering. I'm seriously wondering that now. Yeah.
I've been too lazy to
Definitely.
lay it all out, but I will. I will do a members only stream where I lay it all out and prove that Alice is in this. There's no
Oh, is that the master plan video? Oh, I'm so scared.
doubt. There's
Yeah.
no way she would have known what we were emailing. Then here's what really she got
Absolutely.
herself. She posted an email between Nat and I on her Twitter. How would she have gotten that? She didn't get it from me. So the
Yeah.
only way she would have gotten that was from Nat, or she is Nat.
Wow.
And as fast as she posted it, Nat must have sent her that thing in 30 seconds and she hit print or screen.
And you don't like people posting evidence to demonstrate and verify things? Is that a problem for you? Was the content of that email gross, Veda, maybe?
I thought she wasn't even allowed to have any laptop,
Oh no.
communication with anybody.
According to Nat, Nick has come out and said that the entire investigation has been dropped. Oh, if there was even an investigation, you know how I
I
say
think
Right.
it was at this
But,
point.
but according to from Nat's
If there even was an investigation.
perspective, or her claim is that the entire thing's been dropped. Nothing came of it. It was just dropped. So
Remember when I said earlier that we had no publicly verifiable information about what the conclusion of the investigation into Nat and that situation actually was, and that it's possible that that investigation didn't actually end, or it's been ongoing, or we don't know because the FBI doesn't tell you shit and you're not entitled to that information, and that this is one of 3 instances where the FBI was involved investigating in and around this group. You really don't think? Anybody, please, I implore you, anybody out there, do you actually think that the FBI don't have these motherfuckers flagged by this point in their system at the very least? They don't have an end game, mocking media. These people, they don't have a fucking end game. Their game is to keep going.
which whatever. I don't.
And
Well,
I
it had
can't
to
believe
have been if
Lauren
it wasn't
posted
even an
her
investigation because she's not
ID.
supposed to be on here.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Anything that I have verified about Nat only equaled that Nat was not supposed to be on the internet without a guardian, not that she couldn't be on the internet at all. So you misrepresenting that and trying to use whatever's convenient for you. So it's funny that it like, oh my god, she's not supposed to be there, so how could she send that email from Veda to Alice with no questioning of why the fuck Veda was being in contact with Nat in the first place? Nikki, wake the fuck up, dumbass. Hello? Aaron? Megs? You know, you people who apparently care so much about mental health and anti-bullying? I need a beer. I don't have any. It's so sad.
Exactly. That's the thing. Either there wasn't one or it really was dropped. I mean, it's
I
just
seriously think there wasn't. I
Yeah,
don't
me
think there
too.
was. Just
right, yeah, I
because
agree.
if there was, it would have been settled by now, and Katie Joy would have been at the front of it. You know what I mean? She would have been caught. So just that alone, there's no. I'm sorry. I don't believe there was an investigation with the FBI. What's the fucking?
You know that Trump thing where it's like, well, if I win, then it's legitimate, but if I lose, it's not? That's what you're saying. If she was charged and Katie got caught up in that, whether Katie did something or not. Okay, if Katie wasn't caught, that means it was bullshit. But if she did get caught, it's totally legit. Do you hear yourselves? McFly? Hello? No? No? You listen to yourselves when you talk?
Never.
Yep,
No,
I don't either.
agree.
I just
I
don't.
agree.
No, and
It's like
the
even you,
person that's-
Aaron, you were involved in it, and you obviously didn't want to be, and you never got any answers or anything, and you were involved with the CP and all that shit. Like, where's your retribution? This is crazy.
For what? She would have to go after people if Aaron wants retribution for something, then Aaron needs to do something. What the fuck do you expect? Huh? What?
I
There
even
had to have been no investigation.
I even filed a report with the FBI at the online link and everything that everyone was sharing around. And I never.
Oh, so when Katie Joy claims that people filed reports against her, Southern Mutton, if you're paying attention, hi, hello. I'm saying your name again, so hopefully it gets caught, so that way you know to fucking look at this part, since I'm not really talking about you so much anymore. I figure that since I wasn't talking about you, I lost your attention. Hi, hello? When the video we looked at earlier, when you were like, oh, Katie's bullshitting that people were filing FBI reports and calling CPS and shit on her kid, Erin just admitted to filing an FBI report and that she wants retribution against Katie Joy because they said that Katie Joy should have been caught at the forefront of this investigation that Erin was part of and that she filed with the FBI. They just said that part out loud. Mutton. I don't know if you caught that. So maybe when KJ says people do shit to her, she's actually telling the truth. And maybe sometimes she believes emails that are threatening to call CPS on her. And maybe sometimes she's wrong. Like, a person. And maybe this group of people has been harassing people for years. Multiple people, not just Katie Joy. Does that mean I agree with everything that Katie Joy's ever done? No. Does that mean that I follow Katie Joy or am taking marching orders from her? No. Why would it have to? That's a non sequitur. Do I just hate Steve? No. These people are harassing people. They've been harassing people, and they're a fucking joke, and they're getting involved with the FBI. What the fuck? This is lunacy.
From anyone, ever. So.
Oh, isn't that nice?
Yeah, and then after that, that's when I did my FOIA request with the FBI on myself to see just if there's anything going on or there's any files on me or I'm involved in anything. And I was told that they couldn't fulfill my request because no such files existed. So that tells me I'm not in anything with the FBI. So, I mean.
No, it doesn't, because the FBI doesn't have to make everything publicly available, and they're allowed to lie to you. So you could FOIA request all you want, and they could say, no, you're not part of anything. Well, you're the one being investigated. Are you Yes, you are. Why am I even asking? Why am I asking? Fucking Clown Town, dude. Are you kidding me? You think a FOIA request is going to force the FBI to tell you if they are investigating you? That's for crime? What? Huh? Yo, listen, I've heard Erin say some really fucking stupid shit, but goddamn. And I would like to point out that she's saying this stupid fucking shit while she thinks this is like an enclosed fucking stream, right? This was a members only stream to like a handful of people on Veda's channel. This is what she's saying when she thinks that the shit going out isn't public. Because this ended up being public by Veda later on. So just to be clear. Yeah, we're well past rhetorical questions. Yeah.
I filed a report with the FBI over something like CP, and shit, but nothing ever, I'm nowhere and found in the FBI. But no, I did this because this was after Unirock first started making his claims that we were behind it. And I'm like, fuck this. I'm going to find out. And so I filed the FOIA request, and it only took them like a week too to fulfill it because they won't.
I'm sorry, did they just accidentally admit that Veda was around and part of these emails? If you're actually not, be safe. Stop just... I know it sucks and it's really hard to not listen to these people fucking talk about you and defame you and shit, but your best bet is just to disengage entirely. Like, even here, if you want to, like, I'm not going to tell you you can't come around, but come around if you're going to on videos that are not about these fucking people. I beg of you, get some normalcy. Get some real content. These people are a fucking joke. What was I saying? Did they just accidentally admit that Veda was around during the first batch of bullshit with emails? Is that what they just admitted? FOIA allows agencies to withhold information about pending investigations in certain circumstances, i.e. ongoing criminal investigations. What? Wow, I didn't know that. You don't say. But yeah, did that just sound like that they just accidentally outed Veda as being part of their group from before she started making content, i.e. she's been around longer than people think she has, i.e. she was in the background in and around this first initial Nat situation? These folks, in my opinion, are dangerous for anyone's mental well-being because they fabricate and lie nonstop. So, Nonsense, that's what Nonsense said, and I'm just gonna elaborate a little bit. Online harassment fucking kills people. Like, people die. Not from just even people being accused of crimes and then being attacked or assaulted because they're defending somebody, or somebody, it's like, or kids, or like defending a streamer, or like physically attacking somebody, or swatting them, or etc, etc, etc. Right? It's dangerous for your mental health. People commit suicide. People die because they get bullied and harassed online. That's a thing that happens. And it happens a lot more often than you fucking think. And these people are doing that. They are driving people to those brinks. At least one. Minimum. You think there wouldn't be another? Manya has talked about her mental health multiple times, and they go after her harder. The intention is to take advantage of Manya's current mental health circumstance and abuse her. It's intentional. It's malicious. It's on purpose. It's coordinated. This is them coordinating. We saw it in the call. That where fucking Steve purposefully tried to frame Charla for crime of swatting, which is a potential murder or attempted murder charge, by the way, because swatting isn't a charge. Tried to frame her of doing that when he said out loud he didn't know it was her in California court, and he said one of the reasons is because he was requesting that the person that you're getting protected from wouldn't be able to look up your address, so she couldn't serve him in Kansas. He said that shit out loud in that fucking call. We talked about it. Kathy P's got it. The fuck do you think that does to somebody's mental health when they're trying to get a resolution? They go after Katie Joy's mental health. You can't tell me that's not on purpose. Katie Joy says she's taking a break and doesn't want to be on camera because she feels uncomfortable, doesn't feel well, and they go on and make fun of her fucking, like, infection. Or they go and fucking make fun of her makeup. Or they fucking go and make fun of her. She's, oh, she's not really scared, is she? The fuck is wrong with you? These people are bullies. They just exist on the internet, making them cyber bullies, which sounds even more lame than a normal bully. Come take my lunch money, you fucking clown. But yeah, thanks for admitting that thing that I alluded to earlier, there's been 3 FBI investigations, starting around the net, then with Charla, and then with fucking Katie Joy now, making 3 times, and Veda admitting to being around longer than people thought, and it's the same style and the same kind of emails, especially with Nat being acquitted, essentially, or never being charged at minimum. What do you guys think this means? What do you guys think? Now Katie Joy is confident enough, who's been getting these emails the whole time, by the way. She's been getting these emails. Then, during the Charla thing, her own thing. She's been getting emails that whole time. She's posted them. We know that they're there. Now, after years, she's now like, oh yeah, I'm gonna file, and I think like it's this person. And you're gonna just be incredulous about it. I don't believe Veda would be done. Blah, 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 blah. I'll make fun of Chesh's mental health. Chesh, you're the best, and we all love you. Oh, thanks. Sphinx.
Tell you electronically. You have to wait for snail mail to get your, information. So it only took like a week or so, and I got the letter, and I did a stream showing you. I'm like, yeah, I don't think that there's any investigation going on.
It's a long-winded way to say you're a fucking moron, but okay.
So
if y'all get any emails that claim they're from me, if they start that shit with me again, it is not me.
Right.
It is absolutely fucking not me. I would not send her the nonsense to give her the advantage of filing a false TRO on me. I would
I'm very convinced.
never do that. I'm not that stupid. And that bitch knows
I got
that
an email from
just using this for her advantage.
Megan,
Saying
you told me you
that
sent it.
ID. We didn't post nobody's fucking ID.
Rose points out, this type of crap is partially why my husband and Tim's dad is no longer with us. It's not a joke. It's fucked up. We all need to disengage at times for health reasons. Absolutely. Listen, I have a standing rule in the Discord here. You don't have to if you're not able, like if you go from being a member to not being a member, if you decide that you want to leave and I don't see you around, if you decide to come into the Discord and leave the Discord, there is no obligation to be here. You can come and go as you please, no questions asked. You don't have to announce, you don't have to tell me anything, you don't owe anything to anybody. You can sit here, enjoy, engage when you want to engage, disengage when you don't want to engage. Some of the stuff that I talk is admittedly incredibly trigger warning. Some of the stuff I talk about is going to be really heavy for some people. There is no skin off of me whatsoever if it's something that you decide you cannot handle right now. Go walk away, drink some water, watch the video sections at a time. Don't feel obligated. Comment when you can. Don't engage when you can't. You are fine here in whatever way you decide you want to participate or not participate. You're good. You're good. You're a lurker? Lurk. Please, by all means, come and go as you please. Enjoy your time. If you're not having fun, you're not enjoying yourself here, come back later. It's okay. You don't have to, don't feel stressed out. Don't get stressed out. It's fine.
She's loving this though. She's really loving this. Why is she even on our side of town? Is she out of content? Like, why is she even fucking with us? I ain't talked about her since February. She's just happy someone's fucking with us and she's willing to join the crew. That's what's happening.
all right. So
They're really messing with us.
I got an email too from Nat, allegedly. Here's the thing though. I can't trust anything, especially when they keep coming from different email addresses. Okay.
Yeah,
so
that's not fishy at all.
This is a brand fucking new email address that I've received from Nat. And here I don't know. It doesn't even look like one that she would have picked. So I don't know but this person is they're commenting on something I said in my stream. I was wondering about something and whatever. Okay, I'll share with you guys. I don't want to say anything though right now, just in case.
You're gonna share things, but you don't want to say anything right now, just in case, because of emails that you received, Aaron. But you're gonna share with these three at minimum. That's Veda and Megs and Nikki there. Coordinating, you say?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't buy it. So
Just saying. What we're gonna do, guys.
If the investigation we were all losing our fucking collective shit over didn't have a result against Katie Joy like we wanted, it obviously didn't exist.
And you're going live tomorrow about the TROs, right, Nikki?
I was thinking instead of going live, I would just do a video and have some background music very low and just let the TROs go through.
Ooh, spooky music.
That's it. That's all. I don't have to talk about it.
Did you pay for that music, Nikki? Is that music you own? Or did you steal that too?
have to friend anything. This is for you. Just so it's up and out there. That's what I was thinking about doing. I don't do well with threats and stress at all. So I'm
yeah?
still
Yeah.
gonna do it. I'm just thinking maybe I should do a video.
Okay, that sounds good. That sounds really good. That's fine with me.
At least I did
Whatever you
like
wanna
at least
do.
I got out there because I wanted to do that. Megan, can I share your emails as well? I think I've only got a couple.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Yeah, there's only a few. Every time my phone goes off, I'm thinking, oh my God, am I getting hacked? Do they know my address? Are they going to my
I
door?
know.
I've had so many damn threats.
Girl, don't worry. Nobody's gonna fall for that mess and believe that's you. Don't worry. I was in the
Right.
same spot as you, and all my enemies posted that shit and said it was me. I was so pissed. I was like, you bitches better prove it was me. So
That's not what she said she was worried about. She was worried about the threats being credible, not that people believed she's the one who sent threats. Were you just not listening, Veda? You just not care about Nikki and her family and her concerns over threats that may or may not be credible because you don't know where they're coming from? Hello? Paying attention? You looking at your phone?
help me. I would not give her that kind of leverage to send her something she could turn me
Yeah, that's a good point, Rose. Then why are you part of the team, Nikki? What are you doing here?
into the cops for. What an idiot would do.
Well,
What idiot
yeah,
would do that?
why? That doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah, Veda, what idiot would do that? Meaning all of the arguments that Southern Mutton, Rennell, and Rabbit that we just watched saying that Katie Joy's the one who did it to herself, and it's ridiculous that Veda would do it. Veda just explained why your point is stupid. Who would be dumb enough to go to the cops if they were doing it to themselves?
Yeah, I did actually Veda did the redactions for me, but I have to double check. I'm pretty sure
Okay,
they were
yeah.
good though, from what I've seen.
I'm going to ignore nonsense like the plague. I probably won't even answer part 2. I'm probably just going to ignore her like the plague, like she doesn't exist. I don't care what stupid ass life she dedicates to me. I'm not falling for it. The fact that
You're not following? I thought you baited her. Didn't you say earlier that you were the one who baited nonsense into making a video about you? Now her making a video about you is baiting you and you're not going to fall for it? How are you going to fall for the video that you got that you baited out of her in the first place? Did you forget that you said that? It's only been 20 minutes, man. What the fuck? It's almost like these people bullshit so much they have no idea what the fuck they just said.
going to debunk her in court is the fact that she put a stalker video up 2 weeks ago. Now she's dedicating a stream to me. That's going to debunk the stalker claims right there.
What are you going to court for with nonsense? Or are you talking about nonsense potentially being a witness for Charla in the case that you're not supposed to be talking about? Is it that? Huh? Yeah?
So she done messed up.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it really the whole reason why Nonsense is doing this, I think, is just because no one's fucking watching her shit. Like her views are worse than
Right.
mine. Like seriously, no one
You don't want to make this comparison, Aaron.
wants to watch her
Hold her
shit. So she's
down.
trying to so she's just trying to generate views.
She's bored.
Are you saying that because that's what you would do? There's no possible other explanation why she might be addressing you. Like what Veda said earlier would be actually an example. I'm not saying that this is what happened, but it's possible, like just as an example of there could be other reasons why Nonsense was doing this, and it's because she got baited by Veda. I mean, I don't think she did, but Veda said that she successfully baited Nonsense. Therefore, that would be, because Veda baited her, would be a reason that has nothing to do with her views, Aaron. So are you jumping to that conclusion as being the only conclusion because that's what you do? You create and fabricate bullshit accusations about people because that's what you're accusing Nonsense of doing here, right? Bullshitting to make up drama for views? Is that because that's what you do? Every accusation is an admission and there are no coincidences? But how does Chesh know so much? Maybe because she listens and follows your bullshit better than your own brains. Whoa! It's almost like I pay the fuck attention and remember things that happened 30 seconds ago. Impossible.
Did the stream you were watching first, what video was that? Because I totally missed that one.
No, that was a brand new one. That was just from today maybe or yesterday. It was
Why is Nonsense involving herself in this? We're only making videos about her. Did you just fucking debunk the thing you made a minute? What? Why do you stop debunking yourself? Stop! You're making my job too easy.
If you go under her live streams, it was the most recent one. At least it was as of this, this evening. So yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't put any links in the description yet. So I still haven't fucking done that, have I? But yeah,
you're a bad YouTuber. We know.
It was
she dedicated a short to me as well. Did y'all see that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Look at her face. She's so happy that somebody's talking about her. Adorable.
Bitch, get a life. Get a life.
Right.
I'm not even going to reply or give her the attention. I'm not doing it. Not doing it. I did part one I needed her to do exactly what I needed her to do, and she did it, and that's all I was there for. It worked. So that's her loss.
I can't believe she fucking made this video about me. This is ridiculous. I baited her. Why would she do something like this? It's ridiculous. I baited her. She's flip-flopped on this 4 times.
She knows I bait her all the time, and why she bites every single time, I would never know, but she's such a moron. I give up. She's too easy. Too easy. She should just name herself Easy.
Nikki started laughing not because what she said was funny, but because what she said was ridiculous and made no sense. That's why she did that gesture of what the fuck. Not because what she said was funny, and now they're all laughing at Veda, and Veda doesn't realize that they're laughing at her.
Every time we say something, it's so...
I'm going to start calling her Easy.
Oh my god, that's some funny shit.
You're calling somebody a dick. So I start putting penises on the chat.
Sorry, chat.
Oh my god! Just every time you name someone something, like even when you first started calling her dumbass, it's just like, but no,
Right.
Easy, that one's
I even
different.
get her.
Wow, so funny. She called somebody dumbass. Ooh. We're back to Trump, right? This is a Trump joke. It's Veda's Trump, and this is her crew of people that are laughing at the stupid nickname they came up with somebody. You're bullies.
I gave her last night, and I didn't call her dumbass on the web because I know she hates that. And I reserved myself. I didn't call her dumbass on the web. I didn't call her the C word, the B word, nothing. I was really nice. And, I even did the same thing to Heels Up Her Ass. Well, I did it for the other channel too. The Heels Up Her Ass lady.
You know that not calling somebody names doesn't mean you're being nice to them, right? A name and vulgar language or curse words or cuss words or whatever not using them or using them doesn't make you mature or immature. It's the context and how and what you're saying. That's why Renelle, regardless of whether I say she's got Steve's dick up her ass or not, doesn't mean what I'm saying is accurate, inaccurate, mature, or immature. Right? And why Renelle not using that language, even though she does all the fucking time, doesn't make her more or less of a good person. That's just not, language doesn't work like that. It's based on context.
I can't stand her either. I can't stand any of these people.
What? What lady?
Heels Up Her Ass.
Oh, Heels Up Her Ass.
It's that in a reverse image search thing.
It feels up your ass.
It's funny, like my friend Jennifer, she's my friend in real life, and I was explaining to her like much of this community and stuff, and I'm just
your friend Jennifer and your friend Faith. So how much you want to bet that I can... So Faith was the one that she brought up while she was in Kansas the second time. I bet somebody could go to Erin's Facebook and scroll through her friends and find Jennifer. And if they're so concerned about being stalked and harassed by Charla, like they said they were when Veda made those claims about Erin and Steve in her fallacious retaliatory TRO back in November when this was streamed, that you wouldn't be putting out your friends' names, your IRL friends, because they could be bothered by these people on the internet that are giving you such a hard time. Right? No? Funny, because that's what you did to Charla. So you went back in her Facebook and found people and reached out to them to try to bring them on streams and bring them into calls to try to frame her in court for crime. Because you didn't like how she ran a Facebook page, you ridiculous, goofy people. Catch you in the replay.
I label people as their channel names. I don't call Becky Becky. I call her nonsense. So when I'm telling her about some of these channels, and I bring up and I say heels in the air, and she goes, "Wait, what?" She goes, "Wait, what's your channel name?" I said, "Heels in the air." She goes, "So she's calling herself a slut." And I'm like,
Yeah.
I think she is.
Exactly what
I
she's
think
doing.
Ah, slut shaming. Gotta love that.
yes.
You think your legs are up and there's the heels. I mean,
Yeah, she's then it's like, that's what heels in the air means. It means you got your legs up in the air and your legs spread. It means you're a slut. She's like,
Oh my
it's
God.
so
I didn't even
bad.
think about that till now. That's crazy.
I don't-
Oh
I'm
my
like, I
God.
don't-
For context, Nonsense says in the chat, Heels was one of the first creators to get emails by my account made to mimic mine and put it on blast because she trusted me. I will always be grateful she believed in me. Wow! So somebody was getting harassed and they let people know they were being harassed, and because they didn't believe the email was nonsense harassing them, these people are calling her a slut. Good on you for people standing up against and speaking out against cyber harassment or weird shit that was going on that is plaguing your group also. It's almost like maybe it's not plaguing your group in the way that you claim it is. I'm glad that Aaron and Veda and Nikki and Megs are all cool with slut shaming, as well as whoever was in the side chat at the time.
Oh, people must think we're crazy
I
when
didn't
we
think
talk
I
about
didn't go
these
there
people.
either.
I think you're crazy, but I also think you're gross and dirty and nasty and pieces of shit. And lolcows. You're definitely lolcows.
And then she makes that
I
post
just
saying,
figured
well,
it was a
Steve
knockoff from Heels on the Ground. So instead of Heels on the Ground, Heels in the Air. I didn't even think much of it.
That's
Yeah,
what
she
I-
didn't
right.
think too hard about that name. I mean, who names themselves nonsense anyway?
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that nonsense. That apparently this individual that they're talking about has passed away. I'm sorry to hear that. Yes, their advocacy is unmatched. Yeah, these people claim to be advocates half the time. You know, just like Katie claims to be a journalist. No? They're about to make fun of like why Nonsense calls herself Nonsense. Nonsense is a fantastic name for search engine optimization. It's a very clever, very smart name to have. So Veda's a moron. That is a brilliant name.
And who spells it? Who spells it? The is duh. D-A. Who the fuck?
Oh,
my God.
That drives
That's
me
where I-
crazy.
Dude, that's where I got like dumbass. That's where I got that from. Like her name tells it.
That's where it came from. I think it's like a slang, like
I'm
for
gonna start saying it like that.
high school, from what I remember.
Well, she didn't have any. friends
That's
from
where
high
I heard it.
school.
I'm just gonna call her easy.
I'm gonna start calling her Easy Breezy. Easy Breezy, beautiful. Well, not beautiful.
So if you'll notice, Veda's got a cigarette. I wonder if she got that after she made her kid return stuff so she could buy it.
Dumbass
Cover
cover girl. I missed that commercial. I missed
Cover
that.
that girl. Cover. No, I'm sorry. That was petty.
Did y'all ever see the J.G. Wentworth commercials? I loved those too.
Yeah.
No.
It's my money and I
J.G.
want it
Wentworth.
now.
Yes, 877 cash now.
Oh, maybe I have.
Oh yeah.
I missed that one. But yeah, we wanted to jump
My
on here.
favorite ones are
Doesn't this remind you of Trump making fun of Kamala's name by calling her Camilla and stuff? Yeah, that's the same thing they do to Manya. I shit you not, Aaron typed out to Manya and said that the reason they call her Manya is the reason they call her Mayo is because Manya's too difficult to pronounce. I.e., we're being racist on purpose for a stupid reason to justify our racism. I have screenshots of that. Like, that exists. So she's justifying racism with more racism.
Go ahead.
I can't
What's
think
your
of the
favorite
damn
one?
name.
I don't
My
know if
favorite
you've even
ones
had the same
are-
ones as us.
The Old Spice ones. Like half the time his head's cut off and you just see his brain. He's like, choose Old Spice. They are
That's Terry Crews, by the way. Terry Crews was a victim of SA, by the way. You guys, I don't know if you knew that. You very important advocates for these types of things.
my absolute favorite.
Commercial? Is
I
Chesh
can't
in that
remember his
commercial? Because that
name.
haircut's killing me.
Oh, I can't remember.
Are you
his
going to
name.
respond to Chesh's
The hair!
stream?
Me?
Aaron, that was 4 hours
Okay.
long.
What?
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that's a little much.
Oh, the Cheshire.
I know.
Yeah. Well, last time I looked at it, it was like 5 hours long. I don't.
Yes, 5 hours.
I don't really care. I mean, it's not. I don't think it's worth my time, even. You know.
Hey, Aaron, was Steve swatted?
I mean, here's the thing, and I don't want to look at this from a financial standpoint. I really don't, because bottom line is I don't care if it makes money or not. If I want to do it, I'm gonna fucking do it. You know. So it's not even like that.
Yeah.
So it's like, but I can be motivated to do something I'm not thrilled about doing. I'm not really looking forward to doing or whatever, wanting to do. If I think it's going to make me a little bit of money, I will do that.
Aaron has never successfully been able to sit through or manage one of my longer streams. That's one of the reasons why I'm probably going to cut this one up, because it admittedly is long. It is long form content. So that is the intention, because they were taken from Twitch. I was doing this on Twitch. I moved it over to YouTube explicitly because all this is happening on YouTube. So
I'm looking at her stream and I'm thinking about it. I'm like, I really don't want to fucking do this. And then thinking, how much will I benefit from doing this, really?
you could do the smart thing and watch the video, make notes, and make a video response instead of trying to do it live. That would be a good in-between.
And I don't see
Yeah.
the benefit. I just don't see the benefit there. So I'm not
Yeah,
going
me
to
either.
do it. I'm not going to bother.
I don't see the benefit because I'm going to make myself look like a fucking moron. Because that's what she does every time she tries to respond to me. Look like a fucking idiot. Her last one, trying to respond to me, just proved my point. All it did was show exactly how I was correct. It was fucking weird. Read any rape reports lately, Aaron? I know, right? Uh-huh. I don't know. Maybe they're too busy with that autopsy Veda is covering.
Well, tell
I
me
don't
this is a
blame
good
you.
idea. Molly's
As Renelle said, they're all classy ladies.
If she wants to put the work into it and make little clips of things and put that out there, sure, I'll give that a minute, sure. But I ain't got.
I already put out the work by going through your entire video response to me, and it took me 4 hours because of how much shit you spew. So I already did that work. You're welcome to go through and watch it at whatever rate you see fit. If you want to take it in 10-minute chunks, you go right ahead. I'm not stopping you. But now you're asking me to edit my video on your behalf. The reason I'm willing to chop this up is because there's different things that we went over. By the way, how was I supposed to know this? Because this was a members-only stream. How was I supposed to find out that she wanted me to do this for her? Because she needs to be spoon-fed like a fucking child because she has the attention span of a toddler. Also, weird admission.
Who's got 5 hours for shit like that? I don't fucking got that.
All you
Yeah, it
hear
was
is
a
like
long
little kids
stream.
laughing. She laughs. Oh, you think I'm correct? Ha ha ha. That's all she did the whole. I said, Megan, I can't watch this childish shit no more. I'm done. Totally done.
Yeah, I think we all left Megan to hang. She's like, I'm in there. Like, that's good. I'm out.
I know. I mean, I
Bye.
hung in.
I think it's really adorable that they all just admitted to sitting around and watching my video together, but all watched it on like their own accounts. So while they talk to each other in the background, that's fucking cute.
there as long as I could. I made it about 4 hours
You were in
and I
there for
couldn't
the
take
whole
it
thing,
anymore.
pretty much. Poor girl.
But I got the
Wow.
screenshots.
I
It
know.
kills me.
I'm glad you got him because I was like, I'm done. I can't.
It was that giggling. I had to turn the sound off. I really just watched the chat for a little while.
That was so
Oh, I was just
annoying. I
fixing to
can't believe that
comment.
girl even has somebody watch her, and her haircut kills me, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, what a shame. What a shame.
It's so strange.
I gotta say she because she used to have really long hair, and when she first got her haircut, I thought it looked great on her. I don't know, I like her hair. I mean, I gotta say, as much as I just find her to be comical now, I still admire her for because she's able to wear hair short like that. You know, I wish I could. You know,
Right.
but-
Yeah.
So fuck her. Okay.
Yeah, to me, she looks like the ultimate Karen with that hair first time she
Yeah.
got her haircut.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, I see that.
I don't know if you know what a Karen haircut is, but what I got was a pixie cut. But okay.
I have a question though here though.
Karen haircut.
I have to know, okay, because I'm being told that I need to.
It was that giggling. I had to turn the sound off. I really just watched.
Strange.
I gotta say she, as much as I just find her to be comical now.
She looks like the ultimate Karen with that hair.
Here though, ask. So wait a minute. Why don't
I do enjoy like the little bit of irony that all of these women have long hair. Like not a single one of these women actually has short hair and hasn't in their entire like YouTube presence. So, you know, we're back to making fun of the way people look. Do I need to whip my abs out again that I've been working on? Do we need to whip that one out again? No, we'll wait.
so Vada, why don't you let your friends know why
Yeah, they're really
nonsense triggers
insecure.
you? Okay, what can you why does she
Triggers
talk? They're in
They're baffled by how hot I am. They don't know how to handle it. It's okay. I understand.
nonsense is short. She says, "What, Vada? Why don't you let your friends know why I trigger you, Vada? You know, it's what."
Probably because you got a dick for a nose. I don't know.
She's the one. Oh, it's funny. She's the one.
Veda, you started this live by being triggered about nonsense making a post and then spent a bunch of time bullshitting, and then you all came up and started bullshitting. Not a single one of you has actually presented any kind of reasoned argument response. You're all just emotionally butthurt that other people are more attractive than you are. I'm sorry. I don't know why you're so triggered or why it bothers you so much. Why don't you tell the class that you hate other women?
Oh my god.
I'm so gonna make a short that says that shit too. I swear to God, I am.
Oh my god.
It even
So
has
does
that
she
little.
think she
It
has
even
the
has that
reason, or
little
she thinks
cut
she
right
knows the
here on the
reason?
end. It has that little cut like a where the guy's pee.
You know what that is? Racist.
I could roast her all day. She don't want none. She don't want none. She needs to go find somebody else to stalk. I'm telling you, she don't want none. That's what happened last night. Is she didn't like her thumbnail. I think it was the thumbnail, Megan.
Oh, that thumbnail.
That
That thumbnail.
Did you put a penis on the end? Did you put a penis on the end of her nose? Is that?
Oh, I'm going to. I'm going to start making all of hers
No,
with
it has to be so.
that purple thing on her nose, or just make it. I'm going to actually do a little artist.
The purple thing? You mean an eggplant, Veda? Are you all too stupid to know what an eggplant is?
thing to make it look like a dick on her nose. I'm actually going to do that.
It's an
It's that
eggplant.
and
Like
like
easy on the top.
Are you actually going to do the artist thing and make that yourself instead of stealing it, or are you going to steal it from someone else?
I'm going to put easy on the top and then make her dick.
Oh my god.
Perfect.
And when you said that, my favorite saying from you of all time, when you said you can reverse image search my dick, bitch, or whatever you said.
That's what it was. That's what I put.
Oh, you mean when Veda got exposed for stealing people's art, and so people reverse image searched the images that Veda was saying was her art, and they found out that it wasn't hers? So all the way back to November, all three of these people knew that Veda was stealing art and didn't fucking care? Weird. No wonder Veda got pissy at fucking Nicole for suddenly fucking caring about that. You want to explain that one for the class, Farron? Huh? You want to tell Elmo? Huh. Again, this is from November last year.
Put the whole penis there, the eggplant in. I'm like, what the hell?
I literally couldn't breathe.
He was like, I reverse searched these. Well, damn, bitch, you didn't do a good job because you didn't get any of the correct paintings except Mickey Mouse. Jesus.
Oh my god.
Tacit admission that she just admitted she stole the art. That's what that was. I don't know if you noticed.
Oh, these people hate my guts.
I find it hilarious that
I met Veda in person at court. She has no guts. She's got no balls. She was a mess. She handled nothing well. She was pathetic and weak and sad and stupid. The exact same way Aaron was. Aaron was red from here to here. They're bullies that when they are confronted in a space where they are not in control and they are confronted with the things that they've done, they fall the fuck apart. That's why none of them are ever willing to go on streams and talk to anybody who disagrees with them, ever. They'll only do it in a space that they control or a space where they believe that they're friends with people. That's it. They don't give a shit. They're weak and pathetic. And they always will be.
Okay, so she had to make a short and upload it and edit everything she put all that work and effort into a short.
No, they really don't want to play the game of who looks like what. I assure you that is not the way confident people speak. Confident people do not sound like this. Confident people do not talk like this. Anyway, yeah, all the work to make a short. Anyway, go on.
To point out to you and to your friends that she triggers you. She had to make a short.
I am going to respond.
She had to put that much energy into something to tell you that you're triggered.
I'm sorry. Hold on? Sorry. Give me 1 second here. Let's use this one. Let's go to EKC People's Oak real quick. Let's just go straight down to shorts here. Let's see, what do we got? Short about Katie Joy. Oh, me. Are you so true? 2 of them about me. Oh, you had to put in all that effort to make a short. Poorly, by the way. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh, weird. You have to do weird voices because your kids don't want to talk to you. Oh, who's this? Oh, weird. Huh? What does it say?
Charlotte's amazing. Charlotte's got so much support, honestly. Like, I don't think people really know. I wouldn't be much help for the RO hearing, but I'm telling you right now, I'm going to be a bitch for a civil case. And I can't wait for the day.
Aw, blowing me kisses. Like, I get it. You're a fan. I can't say the same.
Hey, she just offered to be a witness. Is that a threat? That kind of sounded like a threat. Does that sound like a threat to you guys? She offers to be a witness and then says, like, with that face, I can't say the same. Put all that effort in. Eh, Aaron? Hashtag nonsense on the web. 7 months ago? January 19th, 2024? 1 month or so before the hearing in February, Aaron? Is that contempt, Aaron, for you talking about Charla? Yeah, play it one more time.
Charlotte's amazing. Charlotte's got so much support, honestly. Like, I don't think people really know. I wouldn't be much help for the RO hearing, but I'm telling you right now, I'm going to be a bitch for a civil case. And I can't wait for the day. Do.
Aw, blowing me kisses. Like, I get it. You're a fan. I can't say the same.
Charlotte's.
You alright there, Aaron? You okay there? You good? Hey, Southern Mutton! Hey, Renell! Classy shit! Classy shit. Look, Aaron didn't even bother to do the work to make Nonsense's nose look like a dick. He couldn't even bother to sticker, like, put a little click and drag sticker onto the fucking of an eggplant onto the video. Jackass. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break. I need to get a drink. Moo! Moo! Okay, I'll be back in a minute. Get a drink. We'll be back. God, I wish I was not out of booze. I should have went and got a case of beer last weekend. Whew! Alright, you ready? Have a good night, Autumn. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. I'll catch you in the replay. They're jealous of you. They're jealous of me. They're jealous of nonsense. They're jealous of literally the Charla, probably. They're jealous of Katie Joy. They're pathetic misandrists. Or misogynists. They're fake. Very fake. Alright. Go on. Ping pong. Electric bong. Let's go.
She's definitely triggered. She's mad because in that stream last night, we roasted her pretty much. I mean, we did. Then we got in trouble because we found out a new soccer. I didn't know this was going to happen, but okay, you know how you told us the Shark Lover account? Well, this Deep Blue account was in my chat and in the clips I was showing of Nonsense's channel at the same time in her chat. I said, that's Nat. I wrote, that's Nat on a, like I edited it before I edited a clip and put, that's Nat, the Deep Blue account. Well, Nat.
And you knew that how? See you later, Money.
Gets pissed and creates a Twitter account and just goes off and starts sharing Pork Chop stuff. Then emails me this long ass, book. Pissed. She's like, you're two-faced. You 1 minute you like me and 1 minute.
I mean, if that was actually her, then whoever it was, they're correct. You're two-faced.
You don't. I said, well, I'm not the one over in Dumbass's chat while you're in mine.
So did you just admit that you punish people if they don't hang out with the right people and participate in places that you don't want them to participate in? I'm sorry, when I saw Marcy in here and I saw Marcy in Southern Mutton's chat, did I give Marcy a hard time and say, oh my God, what the fuck are you doing there? No, why would I say that? Why would I do that? That's ridiculous. I only noted it because I thought it was funny. I don't give a shit. Marcy's allowed to go where the fuck Marcy wants to go. Anybody in here is allowed to go fucking participate in your shit if they want to go participate in your shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't control these people. I have a certain level of expectation about what I expect my community to behave and handle themselves, but I can't literally control them. If somebody went over, I saw one of the people in here and I saw them fucking in your chat telling you that you wish it was their grave that they shit on, I'd probably be like, yo, whoa, calm the fuck down. But you'll notice that doesn't fucking happen. Because you guys don't actually get harassed. You guys pretend you get harassed so you can be victims to justify harassing other people.
So the email I mentioned a few minutes ago that I got from Nat, it was someone in an email admitting that they were Deep Blue, because when I did my stream today, the Nonsense read a couple comments and she said the person's name, Deep Blue. So I'm like, but one comment she read, I'm like, wait, what? So I'm trying to find the comment in the live stream chat,
and you confirmed that the email you got was from whom? How? How did you know that you were getting a legit email from a legit person when you already knew that there was bullshit fucking shit going on all the way back from whenever the fuck, 2001 or 2020-ish? Or what you admitted Veda was around for.
I'm doing this right on in the video. I'm like, so I'm searching up. I do the comment search, for Deep, for Blue, whatever. Nothing's coming up. I'm like, okay, so either this person Deep Blue, erased their comments or deleted their account, or they changed their name, and I can't find the comment because she didn't read the comment word for word. She just responded to the comment and then said the commenter's name, so I couldn't compare the names. But there was another account there called Perry, so I'm thinking maybe it's the Perry.
Jesus Christ, these people work so fucking hard for goddamn nothing. Jesus. Next to that other short you played on Erin's channel was the one where she accused Kathy P of that brewery call. Oh, fucking, of course it is. Of course it was. Oh, my fucking God.
Crystal, Ball, fuck with me, I'll fuck with her every goddamn day, and don't you forget it. I will Fuck with her. Katie Joy's a bitch and she needs to die. Katie Joy abuses her children.
And their children. Oh, man, goddamn way. So goddamn I forget. And they forget that Katie Joy, Katie Joy, because doing to Katie Joy, call Katie Joy, sing out Katie Joy's
Abuses her children.
and their children.
Wow, Aaron. Fucking wow.
Because they periwinkle, deep blue. I don't fucking know, But that's the
Yeah,
only
that
thing
sounds. Yeah.
yeah. So that's like the only thing I had to go on. But I say this in my live stream as I'm streaming it. It's like probably towards the end or something. So that's why this person, this account, whatever. That's why I got an email anyway saying, "Hey, yeah, I was deep blue."
That's her. And I'm
Yeah,
wondering
I
if the
agree.
emojis matter because
I
I have the
don't-
whale.
I don't know if
There's
it's her.
no-
I don't know. Because I can't pull up the account to trace it back to anything or anywhere. I don't know. And it,
You don't even know if the emails are actually her or not. Just like how I don't know if the person who swung by here was actually her or not. The fact that you still treat this woman like she's the fucking boogeyman is absolutely ridiculous. And you should fucking cut it out.
it's like I said, the email I got today was from an email account from Nat I'd never seen before. So it could be someone just appropriating the persona, Nat. I mean, I think that's
Yeah.
happened
Right.
probably more.
Wow, they all think there's somebody appropriating Nat and Nat's behavior. The call is coming from inside the fucking house. And yet it's so absurd to these people that maybe that Veda was doing it the whole time. Have you ever bothered to actually entertain the idea, guys? Have you ever tried to entertain that maybe that is possible? Or are you just going to be incredulous, kicking and screaming all the way to fucking where Albuquerque, I don't know what the fuck, Kansas County Jail, if anybody, if Charlotte has anything to say about it, and the courts do fucking anything that is their job. That'd be great. I would love to see that for you. You get little orange jumpies.
More than we realize, So
Unironically, all of them could end up in the same county jail, by the way, which would be fucking hilarious.
I don't know.
That is freaking insane.
Yeah, it is.
Well, when
It
I
is.
did send Nat her own address, she disappeared for months. And then we got on a 3-way call, and that was definitely her.
I'm sorry, you did what? You got someone's address and then emailed it to them like a threat? Hey, Southern Mutton, Renell, are you paying attention? Rabbit, are you guys paying attention to Veda telling Megan and Aaron and Nikki that she does those things? Not that she did those emails necessarily, but she does those things and maybe it's not that far-fetched? Again, I don't know if those particular emails were sent or made by Veda. But Veda has admitted to doing things like this in the past. How did she get Nat's address? She's literally explaining how she emailed a mentally ill woman her own address to scare her off the internet because she dared to participate in Nonsense's chat who Veda doesn't like. So to remove the names from it, a mentally ill woman participated in a chat and Veda didn't like that in a place that Veda didn't pre-approve Nat to go to. So she threatened her via email by emailing her own address to her. And all these people are okay with that. There isn't a single question being asked. There isn't a single, wait, you did what? No, because they all knew this was happening. This is information they all fucking had. They all knew this was going on. Obviously, they're not even surprised. They're like, oh yeah. So you tell me again what about Veda it is that we're supposed to be ignoring and just pushing to the side because Katie Joy bad, okay? And Katie Joy is weaponizing the court system. Is Katie Joy weaponizing the court system, or does Katie Joy have plausible reasons and perhaps and perchance evidence like Veda's own words that may or may not cumulatively make a reasonable case. Menacing, maybe, harassing, threatening. Her goal was to threaten her, right? Regardless of whatever charge you were to put onto it. Look, not a single one of them fucking even surprised.
You know? So, I don't know.
That is freaking insane.
Yeah, it is.
Well, when
It
I
is.
did send Nat her own address, she disappeared for months. And then we got on a 3-way call, and that was definitely her. And then
A 3-way call? Who was the other party in the call, Veda? 3-way call? Who was the other person? Clearly not gonna ask. Nobody cares. That wouldn't matter. Menacing a mentally ill woman.
Yeah, no,
I wanted to say that Deep
yeah.
Blue account had a whale after it. I don't know if the whale matters.
Oh, was the nodding Aaron confirming that she was the one on the call? Was that what that was? Let's play that again.
It's freaking insane.
Yeah, it is.
Well, when
It
I
is.
did send Nat her own
No, she said that's Nicole saying that's frigging insane. As in Nat is frigging insane and the situation is frigging insane. Not what Veda just admitted to doing isn't friggin' insane and unacceptable, which would be the reasonable response.
address, she disappeared for months. And then we got on a 3-way call, and that was definitely her. And then
Yeah, no,
I wanted to say that Deep
yeah.
Blue account had a whale after.
Yeah. See, you've seen Aaron? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember. They knew about this. They've known about this the whole fucking time. And they're all okay with it because they're a bullying harassment group who like to bully mentally and physically ill people because they think it's fun. And then they get mad when anybody says that's not okay, and then they try to Darvo it. They're admitting to purposely terrorizing their viewers because their viewer participated in a chat of another content creator that they didn't approve of. That's what they just admitted to. They told us their motives, their reasoning, exactly what they did, and implicated a third party that participated in doing so. And they all just admitted that they remember and knew that this happened. And they're all okay with it. I would like to remind you all, this was a members-only video that was streamed in November of last year that went public, like in July. Like, it was sitting up there publicly. They all knew about this. Hey, Renelle, Rabbit, Steve, Southern Mutton, the company, come get your girls.
I don't know if the whale matters as an emoji, but
I don't know.
go ahead, Nikki. Sorry.
We should all put whale emojis on our names just for fucking funsies now.
I don't even know if she's listening.
As it reminded me of once upon a time when when I was dealing with Unirock at one point in time, and it was really funny because he was like making all kinds of bullshit up about me. And what I did was I had me and like a handful of other people that were following me and were like around me at the time, and we all changed our names on Twitter to Trigglypuff, and we all changed our images to the Trigglypuff, which is currently an emoji you can use. And he couldn't tell who was saying what because he had to read more than just the username and the image. And he had a really fucking hard time trying to talk shit about people then because he didn't know who the fuck he was talking about anymore. So he was saying like, oh, Chesh said this, Monty said this, Mr. Sirius said this, but he couldn't get fucking right who was saying what because he didn't, like the screenshots didn't show the whole @ so he couldn't tell who it was because he never did any of the work himself. He just got screenshots sent to him. It was very effective and very amusing, and I definitely recommend it.
Nikki.
Huh?
I
I
knew.
don't know.
I thought you were going to say
I
something.
don't know what the hell I was even saying.
Mandy makes a really good point and says, you know what? I never sit around with my girlfriends and talk this much shit about other women. It's disgusting. I know, right? I don't think I've ever sat around and talked about people like this. Because, why?
Oh, I don't
Are you
know.
okay?
My kid's playing guitar, and it's just it's bugging me tonight. I got a headache a little bit. Thanks, just from stressing out and all this shit. I'm just
Yeah,
I
guitars.
thought you said that he sucks. I said my kid's just playing guitar and he sucks. I thought that that's what you said.
I'm like I'm thinking, what the hell? I think I know what he's playing. Then it gets my mind, and then gets my.
She doesn't correct her and say he doesn't suck. I would like to point that out.
Mind thinking of the song, and then I don't realize what I was just gonna say. I thought I was already trying to say. I'm just today I'm just done. I've had it. Today's my cleaning day. I always use Sunday as a cleaning day.
Then why are you here participating, Nikki? You're clearly saying on multiple times. Again, this is in November of last year. Nikki proceeded to and continues to participate in this shit. Why are you, if it's clearly so bad for you and your mental health, why the fuck are you participating? She was participating in this shit 2 weeks ago. This isn't new. She's still been around doing this shit, engaging with these people, being buddy and friendly with all of them. Rabbit mentioned her. She was on Renell's stream. She came onto the panel. What the fuck? What are you doing? You're explaining out loud how this is not good for you, and you're like, well, I'm just gonna do it anyway. Blame everybody else for it.
Autistic Shield said, "Where's Kitty? Where's Kitty, Aaron? Where's Kitty?"
She was in there.
She's laying in the chair right now. She moves around. Yeah, she's good though. She's still here.
When I talk about you guys, I call you my YouTube friends. Yeah. The only thing okay.
I'm sorry, one of your chatters said that? One of your chatters said that in their real life, they called you streamers their YouTube friends? Because that's not parasocial as fuck and absolutely problematic. I swear, if one of you fucking do that with me, don't do that. That's so bad for you. Don't do that thing. And if you do, don't admit it. What the fuck? That's weird. That's not normal. That's not okay. That's so toxic.
Okay. Yeah, we won't get in trouble
I
with
just
YouTube.
can't believe the insanity.
I wanted to know, is she still reporting your videos?
Actually, I'm looking at my email right now. Let me see here. Let me go into my inbox.
And for nonsense to try to make Steve look like a creep again, did you see where she went? She went then.
Nonsense doesn't have to do anything to make Steve look like a creep. Steve's behavior in the last couple of years makes him look like a creep. There's some questionable shit he did like way before that a lot of us were like, don't do that. We said so publicly. Nonsense doesn't need to do anything to have an accurate fucking opinion about Steve being a creep. Look at the shit he's posting about trans people recently. He's a fucking creep.
In the middle of the stream, Aaron, you gotta go watch what she said about him and went completely off.
Yeah, I commented on some of it already. I only got through I don't even know, maybe half of her stream with what I uploaded today, because I kind of had plans to do something today, but I thought that they're going to happen later. And then I was halfway through her stream, and I'm like, okay, well, I gotta go. So I don't know if I'm going to do the rest of it though or not. I might.
I know her voice kills me.
The last the last complaint that I got from YouTube.
It's every excuse to not address whatever is going on, right? The hair, the nose, the voice, the laugh, whatever it is, anybody who's criticizing them, instead of actually being able to address whatever issue is being brought up, it's all about, oh, well, I can't stand listening to them laugh. Oh, I can't stand their voice. Oh, I'm so distracted by their nose. So you're incompetent. So you don't have to have the video on to listen to the content, right? If it's that debilitating, if you're that incompetent and it's that debilitating for you, you can turn the video off and just listen to it, and then grab screenshots of whatever is necessary. These are excuses to try to insult, bully, and degrade somebody without actually addressing their point because they know that they can't because they got gotted. They got exposed. It's obvious that they're fucking losers and they're too stupid to be able to manage anything fucking else. So this is what they do. Any fucking excuse to not, oh, the video's too long or the video's too short. Oh, I can't believe that they spent this much time doing it instead of actually addressing what the fuck it says. Because they're stupid. They're incompetent. They're cruel bullies. And they want to be allowed to continue to do so. And if you're an audience member, if you're a viewer of any of these fucking people, stop it. Stop encouraging these fucking people. Stop enabling these fucking people. Because that's what you're fucking doing. Like the rabid tweeting and commenting about Katie's kid in 2019 to 20 wasn't perceived well at all. Yeah.
Was on October 25th. So as right up until the 25th, she was still reporting
That's
me.
still not that long ago. Like, what? It's
Right.
wow.
Mm-hmm.
How do you know who was reporting you, Aaron? How do we know that's even true at this point? You guys are so full of shit. Why should anybody believe anything that you have to say that doesn't have direct, like, screen showing, sharing, screenshots with the fucking everything? With the dress to the nines. Yeah, I mean, you demand that from everybody else, right?
It's less than 2 weeks ago. I mean, you figure by the time she filed a report and I get the email, a day or two may pass. I don't know. So it's been less than 2 weeks anyways, I say.
But she's been reporting since June. So June, July, August, September, October. 5 months of reporting.
Yeah, that's when she started talking to me. It was June 2nd.
And how long have you guys been going on about Katie Joy? Literal years? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I don't think that's when she started reporting me, but yeah, she's been reporting people since then, no doubt.
So Steve put a DCMA.
Prove it. Where's the evidence? You guys are demanding evidence about this Katie Joy shit. Where's the standard here? Does it not exist? Of course it doesn't exist because this is a fucking harassment group. They don't give a fuck.
And it shows her actual responses. Have y'all seen that? What she wrote on there?
Yeah.
Said she reported Steve to the FBI and that he abused her.
Oh yeah.
And that she owns the copyright to all the photos on the thumbnails and that he is demanded to take those videos down.
Oh, another time you guys were reported to the FBI? They said you did nonsense. That you've been reporting EKC since July. And that you called the FBI on Steve for thumbnails or something. I'll click it back. Because it literally doesn't make any fucking sense. I'm just going to go back like a minute.
Stream, Aaron, you got to go watch what she said about him and went completely off.
Yeah, I commented on some of it already. I only got through like I don't even know, like maybe half of her stream with what I uploaded today because I kind of had plans to do something today, but I thought that they're going to happen later. And then like I was halfway through her stream, and I'm like, okay, well I gotta go. So I don't know if I'm going to do the rest of it though or not. I might.
I know her voice kills me.
The last whatever the last complaint that I got email I got from YouTube was on October 25th. So as right up until the 25th, she was still reporting
That's
me.
still not that long ago. Like what? It's wow.
Mm-hmm. It's less than 2 weeks ago. I mean, you figure by the time she filed a report and I get the email, a day or two may pass. I don't know. So it's been less than 2 weeks anyways.
Do you think maybe reporting you guys is legitimate because you're a fucking harassment group?
See.
But she's been reporting since June. So June, July, August, September, October. 5 months of reporting.
Yeah, that's when she started talking to me. It was June 2nd.
Yeah, I don't think that's when she started reporting me, but yeah, she's been reporting people since then, no doubt.
So Steve put a DCMA and it shows her actual responses. Have y'all seen that? What she wrote on there? Said she reported Steve to the FBI and that he abused her.
Oh yeah.
And that she owns the copyright to all the photos on the thumbnails and that he is demanded to take those videos down.
You know, I appreciate it if Steve stopped making money off my art. That'd be a good start. Nonsense says, I have never reported EKC once and or Steve to the FBI. Well, I don't know. Maybe Erin should FOIA herself to the FBI again. They'll definitely tell her the truth for sure, 100%. It'll absolutely exonerate her that they tell her nothing.
You wouldn't believe the shit she put in there. I couldn't even believe that. I was like, poor Steve, dude. I really thought he was going to
Are you saying Steve was sharing information from emails he was getting with all you guys?
give up the other day. I was really worried. And
Yeah,
then
me too. Yeah.
Yeah, I
later
think,
he was
I know it.
They talk about Steve like he's this fucking like child. It's very funny. What if he sent a residual check? Listen, you want to talk about the amount of money Steve would owe me? Let's give residuals check. Realistically, again, I said this before, I'll say it again. The only thing on the Non Sequitur Show channel that you actually get for your membership that is part of getting the membership is my artwork. Which means, if that's the only thing that the members are getting, which is still only a portion of what he says that they'll get, which they haven't gotten, ever, all of that money should go to me, since it's my stuff that they're getting that he didn't pay for. So the memberships on Non Sequitur Show, all that money from that over the past like three years, almost, should be mine, should belong to me, should be sent to me. So that would be however many members and at what rate. And also back like interest on that over the last few years as well. Like that counts. So.
I don't know why they're so bad
at
him, but it's
what
bad.
he's doing.
She hates him.
See, that's the thing. Like, okay. I get that Steve can sometimes elicit a reaction in people, okay? But even on his worst day, he's not going.
You mean be an asshole? Elicit a reaction from people. You mean he's an asshole? You know, back when we were around Steve, we never like shied away from saying that Steve's an asshole sometimes. And he's a dick to people sometimes. That was like a thing. That was like a running thing. So, why are you so shy about that?
And that he is demanded to take those videos down. You wouldn't believe the shit she put in there. I couldn't even believe that. I was like, poor Steve, dude. I really thought he was going to give up the other day. I was really worried. And then
me too.
Yeah, I think,
I know it.
You mean he was gonna give up and stop fighting all this fucking shit and stop harassing people and leave people the fuck alone? And you fuckers talked him out of it? Is that what you just admitted? That he was gonna maybe settle and stop and not be a dick and maybe cut the shit and he was gonna stop? And you stopped him? You were like, no, keep going. Is that what you all just admitted to? You just took again, I would like to remind you, this is in November, this video. So everything that happened after that, they just said that Steve wouldn't have gone on to do those things, except for that they encouraged him and enabled him to continue going. Remember, like, when Erin streamed from her second bout in Kansas, where she said that her and her friend Faith that I mentioned earlier talked about how all of this is actually Steve's fault and it's all because of Steve? So what else was Steve up to in the background, guys?
I don't know why they're so bad
at
him, but it's
what
bad.
he's doing.
She hates him.
See, that's the thing. Like, I get that Steve can sometimes elicit a reaction in people, okay? But even on his worst day, he's not going to elicit the kind of reaction he's gotten on social media from some of these people. So that tells me that it's not about him; it's about the other people. And someone.
No, Steve's always been kind of an asshole. He's always been kind of a dick. He seems to have lost any sense of maybe fucking don't. Not that he was very good at that regardless. That's always been a thing.
is I really feel like someone is just pushing this along. Someone isn't creating this, I think.
Oh, really? Do you? You think somebody is creating this? So you agree? Why don't you think that it's Veda then?
Behind it, whatever you want to put it. I don't think it's all like inspired by Steve.
I think it's
Yeah,
Katie.
that makes sense.
Right.
I really think
What I always
Katie's
come
doing
back
all of
to is always
They're ignoring Veda. Veda's saying she thinks it's Katie.
the beginning. All of this started a couple years ago with Katie Joy Paulson.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Every time that woman's in hot water, somebody crazy comes out and fucks with us. Every
Yeah.
time.
You're telling on yourselves again.
And the thing is, like, because like when I wrote that thing of it explaining Katie Joy there a while back, how I compared like her to a grenade and shit, like she doesn't. There's nothing anyone can do to stay out of her eyesight or whatever. You know, like it's not like
Yeah.
it's nobody like brings this upon themselves, like not even like unintentionally or anything. Like it doesn't matter if she knows of your existence, your time will
Yep.
come. Bottom line.
Hi, Katie Joy knows who I am, has known who I am for a long time. The worst quote-unquote thing that Katie Joy ever did to me was quote-unquote soft dox me. An attempted soft dox is what I called it at the time. And what it was her being like, oh, well, I don't know who this is, and this, like, I think her name is this, da-da-da-da. And then I was on Kiwi Farms. Like, by that I mean somebody was posting about me on Kiwi Farms. They were trying to figure out my name, which was on my Facebook and in my username at the time. And they still couldn't figure it out. And it was a fucking joke. So, it really wasn't that big of a deal. It was memey. It was a good thing to talk about because it's still not great online behavior. But this was years ago. Years ago. And that's like the worst thing that Katie Joy did to me. So, I mean, she's known who I am for a long time. She could go after me in the future, I guess, but why? Who the fuck cares? And my content about Katie Joy was actually good. It was actually decent content that actually, like, talked about real things that were problematic. As opposed to this. What exactly is it that Katie Joy has done to every one of you?
Your time will come.
For how long?
It's crazy.
I mean, for how long?
I know, like there's not one fucking person that I've seen her interact with on YouTube, on Facebook with the vaccine community, or anywhere. There's not one fucking person I've seen her like interact with, work with, collaborate with, anything that she is still on good terms with today. Not one.
I mean, it kind of muddies the waters or poisons the well when you motherfuckers go and contact everybody she ever interacts with, which you've admitted to doing, and it's been shown that you do it, and you're actually really proud of yourselves for having done so. So do you think that might be a factor? Just asking.
So.
And I
Yeah,
thought
she has
she
no
wasn't
backup online.
Well, what bothers
No
me
people
is
defend KJ. She's got no.
I'm also not even sure if that's true anymore, to be honest. They've never actually shown anything like that as recent as November of last year, so prove it, I guess.
Buddy.
Yeah, I know. No.
Well, what got me was the other day she made a post and she said that she didn't know the lady. She never spoke to the lady that did the TROs or whatever, but that's how I met Charlotte. She was sending me DMs between her and Katie.
Yeah.
So right then that told me she's lying.
She said, and I did make a video on that.
You know, she could have just not remembered. You say she's on drugs and drinking a lot all the time, right? She's abusing pills. So it would make sense that she wouldn't necessarily remember a conversation that she had with a subscriber one time. Katie Joy can just be wrong sometimes. It's not all a conspiracy. Also, no is loose language. I don't know her doesn't mean I've literally never spoken or seen this person ever before in my life. It means I have no personal relationship with. There are multiple meanings. This happens a lot. Katie is very loose with her language if you listen to Katie speak at any length, right? Which unfortunately I have now done because I have to listen to these fucking people. And whenever they play Katie Joy for any length of time, a lot of the things that they pick up on are words that are vague. And Katie Joy is vague. And usually Katie Joy is being vague on purpose. And it enables these people to grab onto that and say, oh, well, I don't know this person. Meaning, Katie Joy means I don't know them, as in I have no personal or working relationship with them. Not I've literally never received a DM or had a conversation before ever in my life. These are different things. No is a loose term. So to latch onto it like this is playing into Katie Joy's hand.
With Katie saying she didn't know the lady that was subscribed to her channel. She's a fucking liar, and I'm so sick of it. She brought Charlotte in, just like she brought in Real for BX Beast Boy, right? Remember that, Aaron?
Yep.
Like, that's how she rolls. She brought in Nat.
I don't know anything about that.
She's disgusting. God, she makes me sick. And the reason why I get so upset is because...
Prove it, Nikki.
She gets away with it. I'll never understand it.
Do you mean like the way you guys bring in Wolf? Like that?
I don't understand it.
Yep. I mean, yeah.
I'm going to come up with a good plan for us, and I'll see. I'm going to be against. It's going to be me, Charlotte, and Katie in that courtroom, and I'm waiting on those bitches to come in there live. I'm going to be ready.
Wait, Katie Joy doesn't have a Kiwi Farms thread about her? That's surprising. That's actually really surprising. There's more than one about me, so because like that they don't. Well, from back in the day, but also they really don't like that I talk about Vic Mignogna sometimes. That's interesting. That's really interesting, actually. If that's true, fascinating.
I have to get my passport. I don't want to miss that one.
I wish to God I might record it somehow secretly.
Tina,
I'm going to record it secretly.
I'm sorry, what was that, Veda? You want to roll that back? What did you say?
I'm going to come up with a good plan for us, and I'll see. I'm going to be against. It's going to be me, Charlotte, and Katie in that courtroom, and I'm waiting on those bitches to come in there live. I'm going to be ready.
I have to get my passport. I don't want to miss that one.
I wish to God I might record it somehow secretly.
She says she's going to be in court with Charla and KJ, and she's going to be ready because they're going to be lying, and that she's going to record it, and she's going to secretly record it, and Nikki is on board with this, and she wants to get her passport so she could go and participate in secretly recording the court, which is illegal. Also implying that she's going to record the one in Kansas as well. As far as I know, Nikki did not attend at least the hearing that did end up happening, but this is also implying, because Veda at this point believes that her TRO will stand and then there'll be an ongoing hearing, like an evidentiary hearing, meaning she is intending on recording that as well, because that would be where the lying would be taking place. This is literally them. She said, did you not hear the beginning of what Veda said? I'll come up with a plan for us, plural, meaning Aaron, who has a case, Steve, who has a case, Megan, who, I don't know if she had paperwork by this point, but who has a restraining order now, Renelle, Rabbit, Black Wolf. What's the plan, guys? She literally just admitted to them all, Steve, them all colluding. Southern Mutton, are you in on this too? Huh? No? on stream that she put out. This isn't, I didn't get this because somebody paid Veda and then downloaded it and sent it to me. She made this public and downloaded it from there. She made it public saying that she was planning on secretly recording the court and secretly recorded the court and put it on YouTube. And that she intended to do so, and that it's a part of this group's plan that they're doing together.
Tina
I'm going to
just
record it
messaged me.
secretly.
Oh, Tina! Tina, I'll cut you, just messaged you, Aaron? Oh, really? Is she a part of all this too? I wouldn't doubt it.
I'm gonna go ahead and reveal. Sorry, Tina, but she just messaged me. She just said, "What is this about? Should I watch it?" She sent me a screenshot of Cheshire's stream.
Oh my God.
No.
Yeah, Tina, did you watch it? Do you think your buddy Steve was swatted through all your fucking colluding? Dumbass.
Don't do it.
Save yourself, Tina. Save yourself. Oh my God.
If she wants the screenshots, you know, for just like the Cliff Notes version, we can do that.
Yeah, this is group planning to commit crime, Eve, yes.
Y'all, I was comparing on who's worse, Nat or Charlotte. What do y'all think?
With Charlotte,
I think-
mean,
Again, I would like to point out, current TRO, Veda has a TRO for Charlotte. Aaron has a TRO for Charlotte. They're not supposed to be talking about Charlotte during this stream, and they are streaming. This was streamed and then put out publicly after the hearings. This is contempt. This also could be viewed as contempt for fucking Megan, because this is going out after Megan had her restraining order.
Yeah.
Yeah, Charla.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely. She's
Y'all have the background with Nat where I don't, so I was just wondering.
Well, I don't really have.
Didn't you say earlier that you were already in contact with Nat forever ago? So yeah, you do have the background. Who the fuck are you kidding? You already fucking spilled the beans on that one, motherfucker. Aaron already accidentally outed you in the stream, and you didn't correct her. You've already been outed of being of yourself and Nikki and all of the four of you accidentally spilling the beans that you had been around since that time. So yes, you do. Who are you shitting now? Did you forget that that happened already?
Well, I know of her. I've never spoke to her ever in my life. She came into my live stream, last year, I think it was? Or maybe, I don't know, something like that.
So you're lying. On the same set that you think Katie Joy was lying, saying that you've never spoken to her, but she was in your side chat. That means you were speaking to her. And you knew she was there while you were speaking to her. And that's disgusting according to you, so.
But that was the first time I talked to her through, being live or whatever.
So you do. I've never spoken to her. I spoke to her this time. Was Faith actually there with them, or did they just discuss her convos around this stuff? Aaron claimed that Faith went to Kansas with her when her second hearing went down with her and Veda and Charla in Kansas. She claims that she said that her friend Faith was there in person. I don't know if that's true. I didn't confirm that. That's just what she said.
Whatever. And she's never done anything to me until now. This is the first time.
How do you know it's her? They all just said that they don't believe that they just said that it could be somebody impersonating her. So why are you blaming her?
Yep.
Another reason why I wonder who's actually behind the emails that like myself had received today and you guys, because I'm telling you, I know I can't prove it or whatever, obviously, but I just, in my gut, I feel and know this to be true, that
I feel it in my gut. Uh-huh. Sure. So you don't know shit. You're just making stuff up.
some people have kind of appropriated the whole Nat persona or whatever on social media. Like, I think that pork chop is one of them.
Yeah.
So
I believe that.
Yeah. So
I wish we could figure out who Pork Chop is. I wish to God we could.
Oh, Nonsense is saying that there's some kind of interesting link between somebody and Faith. Oh, well, maybe you'll have to fill this little goblin with their little hands all in on whatever that is. I'd be curious to know. By the way, for anybody curious, the only conversations Nonsense and I have ever had are like this. Either I'm in her chat or she's in my chat. I don't think we've ever had a conversation that has been in private. I think the only thing that's ever gone through in private is I sent her a link once to the call that she didn't make it to. Because I can't make that link public, because if I make that link public, anybody can click it and it fucks up vMix.
I have no idea. I stopped talking to her a couple of years ago. She used to mod for.
Sorry, who are we talking about? Pork chop?
So
I
I
totally
wish we
agree.
could figure out who Pork Chop is. I wish to God we could.
I have no idea. I stopped talking to her a couple of years ago. She used to mod for Roadhog.
Ah, Nonsense filled me in. If it's the Faith from their chats, it's the bestie of Goose who's buddies with MGL and a big money donor of a bunch of channels you stay away from. Ah, maybe. I don't know. They claim, I believe if I'm not mistaken, Aaron claimed that Faith was an IRL friend, so I'm not sure about that.
Way back when. And then there was a Roadhog Twitter chat from a couple of years ago that we were all in, and she was in it, but she wasn't.
Lest we forget that Nikki came from abusive Roadhog land. You know, Doxer, fucking screamy, angry, yelly trucker man.
In there long, because she just.
No outrage, by the way, from Wolf, because Wolf is from over there too. He doesn't have an issue with Roadhog's issues either.
Went like that. As soon as. It almost makes me wonder if it was Nat or something, because somebody said something about Nat, and she just went. Pork Chop just went nuts, and like we had to kick her out of there. And then it was all of a sudden just constant attacks.
Oh, you mean that you shouldn't be dealing with Nat because you shouldn't be fucking dealing with Nat like we've already discussed? Go figure. Possibly a different Faith. Yeah, fair enough.
I can't remember what the hell was said.
Well, they really hate me. I told Alice, or Natalis, I call her Natalis, and she really hates that, but I told her that she put Arby's out of business, and now she's really mad because I was making a.
Wow, it's almost like when you call people names and bully them, they don't like it, Veda. Go figure.
Alice, or Natalis, I call her Natalis, and she really hates that, but I told her that she put Arby's out of business, and now she's really mad because I was making a roast beef joke, and that didn't go over well. She's been attacking me since.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I've wondered often if Pork Chop and Shens were the same person. I don't know, but I mean, I got nothing to go off. Nothing to base that on.
Right.
No, but it's so similar though. It's based off the same era and coming together, and it's familiar. Yeah. So I do get that. Yeah.
I think they all worked as a team for Katie, and they all rotate out with emails and pretend they use Nat because they know Nat will let them do it. And they know Nat can't get in trouble because she's in the UK, and they just rotate out and harass people.
And that's why I think that, okay, if Nat.
That's you. What happened as soon as Aaron and Veda and Steve got their like main TROs? The first three, because that was the first three dropped, right? Steve got one, Veda got one, Aaron got one, right? Well, suddenly, as soon as those three popped up, who started talking about this a bunch more? Renelle, Rabbit, Nikki. And then what happened when they got TROs? Megs made her channel, changed it to Taboo Topics. Cactus Bill, Southern Mutton, started up. Southern Mutton ran away as soon as I started pointing that out. Now she's back. Defending Veda. Weird. It's almost like one of you guys gets hit with a shut the fuck up. And not only do you not shut the fuck up, but 2 more fucking spring up out of place. Like a harassment group. Go figure. It's almost like you coordinate and do stuff on behalf of each other. You remember Renelle claimed that she was doing this on behalf of defending Steve and Aaron and Veda? And that she did a live stream reading through Veda's TRO about Charla and Katie at this time while this was going on? Weird. Oh, funny, bizarre, strange. Who could imagine?
Nat sending these emails, yeah, because she's capable. Nat is controllable, whereas Charlotte, she's off her rocker. She's on her own planet, and she will do and say anything and everything she wants. She cannot be stopped. That's where I see the difference, and I find Charlotte more dangerous. Definitely.
And I think that, like, when you look at the things that Nat has allegedly.
I'm sorry, what was that, Aaron? You said yes, you agree with what Nikki is saying about Charla, who you're not supposed to be talking about, which is contempt.
Done or whatever to Katie or whatever. Like, it was all done through anonymous means, and it was also ridiculously outrageous that no one was ever actually going to believe that any of that to be true. So like, really, how much damage did it potentially hold? Where?
Oh, you mean like this one? Like me being threatened that if I show up at Kansas, I might not make it back home. Like this one, absolutely outrageous from an account that is from somebody who is going to be there. Nobody would ever take this seriously. Here's the thing, whether you believe it or not, a lot of times with threats, it doesn't matter. You have to take them seriously in a lot of cases, regardless of how much you actively believe them to be the case. Especially when you're in Katie Joy's position and you're worried about a child, right? And you have so many followers and you talk about cults. When you talk about cults and things like that, you are going to get crazies and people who want to defend the cult so badly. Ask anybody who covers Scientology. That shit happens all the time. It's not unusual.
Whereas the shit that's being done here with, crazy Twitter lady, I think that there's definitely more of a potential there to come.
By the way, what dangerous thing has Charla ever fucking done? I haven't seen a single fucking thing that Charla has done that is dangerous. She's putting herself at risk. That's not dangerous as in she's the threat, though. So what the fuck are you talking about? Example, please?
Cause harm to people, so.
Same.
I mean, you have to be paid to file false court filings and lie that bad in them. I mean, you have to be paid.
Then who paid you, Veda, to file the bullshit you posted in the one that happened during this stream? The Katie Joy Charla one. Who paid you? Who paid you to file your fucking I bet any money that the fucking Katie Joy one is fallacious as fuck because it's retaliatory. So who paid you, Veda? Who paid you to file the first one in North Carolina, and who paid you to file the next one? Because if you believed in it at all, it'd be fucking public, because it was last time. So who's paying you, Veda? Can't be worth that much since you're fucking asking for a GoFundMe for it.
To be doing that.
Well, what she's doing to Steve is just something
Disgusting.
Awful.
What is she doing to Steve? If it's so awful, what is it? She hasn't fucking done anything to him. He dropped his case. He's never shown fucking shit except for accusations that you fucking morons have repeated. Where? What did she do to Steve? Did she tell him no? Oh, poor baby. He was told no. He was told he can't do something. The horror. It's disgusting. It's so awful. How dare a woman tell a man no about something? My goodness. Oh, the horror.
Straight harassment.
I couldn't imagine. Like, he said he's had credit cards taken in his name. He's had pizza deliveries that wasn't from him. He's been signed up.
And you verified this. How? How did you verify that, one, that actually happened? And two, how did you verify that it was Charla who did it? Oh, you didn't. Oh, you can't. Oh, weird.
All these websites that have to do with porn and this. And can you imagine something every day?
Steve, Daddy, you're such a victim. Steve, she must have hurt you so bad.
Your videos are being.
I need Jeff Holiday's fucking little video thing. Come. Oh, let me spread my cheeks wider for you, Daddy. Your boots so delicious.
Reported the same one every day, all day, and then you.
Hey, what is what these people are doing not dangerous? Oh, it is. Online harassment is dangerous and kills people. Oh, I forgot.
All of a sudden find out, look, you owe money to this new website that you apparently signed up for. Like, that's fucking bad. That is.
Yeah.
Bitch fucking where? Never happened. You just made that the fuck up. What you're talking about, Nikki, to sum it up, is called identity theft, by the way. Dumbass.
That is beyond insanity.
And think about this too, like
it's okay, Mr. Serious, I did it for you.
Who looks at things like financial crimes or whatever? It's like the most horrible thing people can do. Like, who always says,
I'm sorry, financial crime is the most horrible thing you could do to somebody? Aaron, you read out somebody's rape report. Veda is currently doing streams about somebody's autopsy who was murdered. Credit cards can be applied for but can't be issued without a bank account. Yeah, right?
well, am I really like this monster, this horrible person? I mean, I pay my taxes, like who is so hung up on shit like that? Who fucking tries to drag Keemstar?
You!
By pointing out,
you
like,
are hung up on shit like that.
With fucking taxes,
yes.
or Amy Duggar King points out how she owes money in taxes. Like nobody's ever looking at anyone's tax records, but one person. So no one's really hung up on financial shit.
You're the one bringing it up. Nikki is also the one bringing it up about Steve.
Person. So if someone is going after Steve and trying to hurt him financially, but it's got to be someone who can deem that kind of shit to be harmful. I don't.
You're the reason why that there is an argument that women shouldn't be allowed to vote.
You know what I really think? I think that Katie committed some fraud with the IRS and with the Social Security Board, and she's deflecting onto Steve, because SSI would not have been helping her son back in even 2017 with her income.
Yeah.
No.
She's writing it all off on.
Who's obsessed with financial stuff? Oh, nobody. Only Katie Joy would be like that. Veda immediately jumping in. Oh, wait, no, me. And then Nikki jumping in and being like, wait, no, me. And then Aaron jumping in and being like, wait, no, me. It's me. It's us. We're the problem. Hello. It's us. We're the company and we're the problem. It's me. You fucking morons.
On taxes. She's writing things off as gifts and for work, like tax write-offs. Yeah, that's how I think.
Wow. What kind of crazy person looks into somebody's taxes and shit to talk shit about them? You fucking idiot. I can't believe you just went from that to immediately doing it. With no awareness at all. Look at them. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, no, I'm almost done. We're actually almost done because we're not watching this whole thing. Because we already covered the last bit that has all the animal abuse. We covered that in the hashtag DramaCon and trigger warnings video if you want to finish off the rest of this. But I digress.
She's gotten away with that.
Two things. First of all, from what I've learned just about claiming YouTube income and shit like that, it falls under this category of like this this payment generation income of like called royalties. So it's different how it's viewed. It's not something that's you can predict to continue receiving necessarily. So it's different in that regard. But however, the shit that Katie was receiving for help for her son, it was basically like this program through Medicaid. And it wasn't income based. It's available to everyone in the state who qualifies for it medically, not income based. And New York State has like almost the exact same program too. So basically, it pays you to help. It pays you to take care of your kid, to be the aid, the help, or whatever, to take care of your kid. So it's a way for the state to save money to allow and provide for parents to be the ones to be home with their kids with need be, yada yada. So that's whenever she's talked about how she mentioned she or her husband were paid to take care of their kid like that.
Yeah.
That's what it was. It wasn't an income based thing. It was something that was available to everyone in the state. And I don't know. I'm of the belief that I have nothing wrong with that, because really the only person benefiting is her kid.
Well, she said in a video one time that she was getting SSI, and SSI is absolutely based off income. So that's where I got that from.
Right. Well, I mean, maybe. I mean, I don't know. I don't know much about SSIs.
Who fucking delves into finances and talks about people's finances, says the group of people who don't fucking talk about Katie Joy's kid as they're talking about Katie Joy's fucking kid. Unbelievable! This would be one thing if I got to put like a little gif in between that says, a few moments later. No, it's literally the same breath. It's literally the same fucking sentence. It's literally like from one sentence to the next. They're like, who would do something like this? No, oh, I did. Oh, me too. Oh, well, actually, I know the most about it. Well, actually. Oh my fucking god. Moo! Moo!
So I don't know how that works. But
I'm on SSI, so that's how I know.
Okay.
Oh yeah, are you, Veda? For the kid you don't have, that you definitely do have. Hey, did anybody question Veda about why she was getting SSI for a kid she didn't have? Weird. None of you guys are gonna, no, Nikki, Megs, Veda, or Aaron, did you guys know? Or did you guys just know the whole time? And you're just fucking around. They're fucking LARPing.
I know that's federal, right? That's not state. It's through the federal government.
Right. And it's income. It's SSDI is through your lifetime credits. How much you paid into the.
Is this Veda telling us that her child is disabled? Because that's information I don't need or want. Leave your kid the fuck out of this. Or is Veda saying she's committing fraud by saying she doesn't have a kid, but she has SSI for a disabled child that she doesn't have? Huh? None of you are gonna pick up on this, you idiots. You buffoons.
Social Security Board in a lifetime through your jobs, and you get different credits, and you got to have like 4 credits to be able to file for disability. And then the SSI is income based, and Katie absolutely would not qualify for that. So when one video where she said something about her son getting SSI benefits, I was like, there's no fucking way. There's no way. That is absolutely illegal.
Right.
And another thing is I got to tell you about Charla. So Charla definitely got served.
Jack sent me something a little bit longer. I'll just read it out. To quote the company, quote, Nat is controllable, but Charlotte is dangerous. Odd, isn't it? Anyone they can't control is deemed dangerous. What really is an admittance of needing to keep the cat in the bag. They are afraid of criminal conviction and so do more criminal activity to silence people. This is why Aaron especially won't shut up. They think they can blag through this, or would rather believe that because the alternative is too scary for them. As I've said, Aaron keeps trying harder, not smarter or better. It's a weird admittance to say that Veda said, if you want to talk about Nat being controllable, that she's this terror, but she's easy to control, and that Veda was in contact with her and has been for a long time, thus, ostensibly, to some degree, is able to control Nat, and they're all just missing, poof, right over their fucking heads. And so they don't like that Charla went somewhere or Nat went somewhere. As soon as Nat went somewhere that Veda didn't like, she punished her for it. You know, like the fucking mob.
The other day, and when she did, me and Megan both started receiving threats.
The fuck is Aaron doing?
Threats to my family and stuff. She's now out, and Katie absolutely would not qualify for that. So when one video where she said something about her son getting SSI benefits, I was like, "There's no fucking way. There's no way. That is absolutely illegal."
Right.
And another thing is, I got to tell you about Charla. So Charla definitely got served the other day, and when she did, me and Megan both started receiving threats to my family and stuff. She's now.
And you've proved that that's from Charla and not from the people that you've already said there were emails going around fucking around with people, right? You've separated that out, or are you just tying those things together and saying all of it is Charla?
Threatening, right. And now what's weird is Nonsense repeats the threats on her stream. She's like,
you mean the email that she also received, dumbass.
Like, you need to care about your family and what's about to happen to you, because I'm telling you, something bad's about to come.
Dude, you need to listen to my stream, because she kept saying shit about family. So I'm like, how many times are you mentioning family? So I go into the YouTube comment search, I type in family, and I hit enter. 18 times family came up, 17 of which was through the transcription. So she brought up family 17 times in that fucking stream.
Yeah, they're planning on going after my family is what they're doing. And what's weird is
look at fucking Nikki looking like a goddamn fish with her fucking mouth hanging open. Shut your face, you bass.
And threats I got threats by messenger and I think through email about family, and boom, she goes live and it's family.
It was about family.
There are no coincidences. And also, if she was talking about the emails that she received, and now you're tying those emails to you via Charla, which is really fucking weird. Which means now you're saying that Charla's the one sending the threatening emails to Nonsense, and that they're working together with Katie Joy, all while you're under a TRO, and when they're also receiving these emails, and you're saying that Charla's the one doing this. That's a lot. That's a lot.
Your mom, or no, it was apparently not. Yeah, apparently I threatened Nat and you. Yeah. And it was about family.
Yeah.
So now you're saying that all these fake emails that were going around that you said might be Nat or a Nat lookalike, or probably Katie Joy or Pork Chop, and now you're saying it's Charla? Okay.
About her mom.
So how does Nonsense know that? How would she know that? And or did you guys? I can't remember. Did you guys show those emails?
Neither of them. Like, Erin said she didn't even watch the whole stream. So what the fuck?
No way.
And Veda said that this stream of Nonsense was baited by Veda. So what the fuck? That doesn't make any sense. Did Veda bait her or not? Is this because it's in conjunction with threats from Charla or not? Can you guys pick a lane? Can you guys keep your fucking story straight? Or is it all of them? Is it all of the above and you're just not clear about who's doing what? Or are you just, in contempt and trying to bully people for money? Give me my money for my Cash App while I read out a fucking autopsy report.
Well, there's a Revival person. I wish I knew who Revival was because they sent the DM with a thread in it. And then someone else sent it with whoever. I know they are a Nonsense fan, without a doubt in my mind. I remember her always saying, "Hey, Revival."
So you don't know and you're just saying that. And going after another creator's viewers. Cool.
So I don't know. They're after me. She's really helping. She's helping them go after me.
Sent that, the one to me with the threat about your family or whatever.
Yeah, it's weird. Like,
and Charlotte's been threatening me with my family over and over and over, and I traced those emails.
How do you know it's Charlotte? You traced them? That's not how it works.
Right to Charlotte. So they're all working together.
How? How did you trace them to Charlotte? Are you admitting to bullshitting sending phishing emails to Charlotte to get her location and information? After saying, oh, I didn't dox her, I didn't put her information out.
To go after me and my people. They're just hoping I'll let.
Again, I would like to remind you, this happened in November of last year, after or during, this was after Veda filed her TRO, like where she named Charla and Katie Joy, and named Steve and Aaron as victims, and along with herself, as if that's how that works, and right after this, Ranelle and Nikki went live blasting that TRO. All well, Aaron and Steve and Veda, who are named in the paperwork, were under a TRO to protect Charla.
Admit that this is such and such is my family, and this is my kid, and they're hoping I'll slip to where they can start working. Is what they're wanting to do.
Some water.
And I'm not giving that to them. It ain't happening.
Cherry stuff.
No.
I'm not gonna.
Bitch, you don't shut up. You're just in contempt all the time. Nobody's baiting you. You're just an idiot.
Give away my real name. I'm not giving away anything to where they can come for me, because the moment they do, they're going to have hell to pay. I'm telling you, they will.
Ooh,
they don't
threats.
even know how to spell my last name right. So I was looking through these fake emails, and they're not even spelling my last name right, or my channel name, or anything like that.
Ooh.
Or your real name, like Nikki. They're putting Nikki.
Yeah.
You're not going to correct her that you spell your name differently, asshole.
That's how I knew it wasn't you right then.
I would never. No, I'm going to threaten that. Really? I don't even have her email. I don't even know how to get a hold of the woman. I've never talked to her except for on my live that one time, and I haven't spoke to her since, and she's never come after me. If she is the one doing these emails, then now she is, which it kind of seems like she likes to, like you guys said, you know her more than I do.
You literally just listened to Veda explaining how this was all actually Charla, and now you're turning around again and saying it's Nat. Can you all fucking pick a lane? You spin me right around, baby, right around.
You guys have talked to her. She talks to you, all three of you, through emails and everything else, right? I've never got one from her, so I don't know what her she sounds like in emails or anything.
Yeah, or it's somebody, kind of playing her, which happens a lot.
How do you know that, Megan? Is it because you had access to all of Veda's stuff as like the secondary that you showed that you had? So you knew what Veda's been up to? So you knew about Veda taking advantage of Nat, which she just explained in this video that she was doing? Huh? Ooh, poor Megan. That's rough.
Well, what's weird is last night she retweeted Pork Chop's tweet, and Pork Chop's tweet said Brittany something, 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 but that's the exact same thing the email said. How is that possible? They were.
Didn't you say the emails were already posted?
Identical. What Pork Chop tweeted was identical to the email I got. I know without a doubt Pork Chop was involved in that email. They're all involved.
Yeah, Pork Chop made a post today.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't Pork Chop take over the Nat account too?
Well, yeah, I already.
So now it's Pork Chop it went from being Charla to Nat to Pork Chop in a matter of minutes.
I said that already. That
Yeah.
I think that the
Yeah.
persona or whatever has been appropriated, and I really highly suspect that Pork Chop is one of the people in which that
Okay.
Right.
that did that,
Alice,
so.
the other.
She just goes squirrely over that.
Alice is the other. So they're accusing another group of people who are unrelated to each other of doing a collaborated, corroborated harassment, threatening campaign against them as creators on behalf of Katie Joy, involving but not limited to Charla, Nonsense, Pork Chop, Alice, and Nat. Nat, who is easy to control, apparently. I'm not paranoid. Who said that? Yeah, right? And then they're out here, oh, how could Chesh know things? Oh, how could this? How could that? She must be being sent things by Katie Joy. No. Oh, she must be getting information from Charlotte. No. You guys don't shut the fuck up. I know what's going on because you keep telling me what's going on. If you don't want me to know what's going on, shut the fuck up.
That name. She did like that, like I said, Desiree,
yes,
have her own
yep.
little chat, and she went. I
And
don't know.
she-
She went
yeah.
nuts. Like, you don't know.
She's-
No, she said Nat is dangerous. You don't know who she is.
That and
Oh my
I
God. And
found-
we didn't even say anything bad. We didn't even say anything bad. It was something about Nat.
Right.
Like, oh, is Nat back? Or Nat was in a
So she said something that you agree with and now you're mad about it?
chat or something like that. Something so it was just conversation between like, I don't know, 8 of us. And then she got pissed off and was like, stay away from her. She's dangerous. And I'm like,
You were all getting into a group chat and you were talking about bringing Nat into your whatever the fuck shittery you were dealing with, and Pork Chop was like, nah fam, don't do this, this is bad news bears. And then you treated her like shit afterward, because that's what you're describing. She was like, no, I can't be a part of this, I'm afraid of Nat. And probably because you guys fearmonger about her all the time, because it's pretty ableist to fearmonger about somebody with a mental illness. Hello? Just because somebody has a mental illness doesn't make them dangerous. There's still no evidence that Nat did the things that you're claiming she did, and no conclusive investigation nor charge. In fact, she wasn't charged definitively, and no publicly available information about said investigation, and yet you're still here and have been fear-mongering about this woman for years, utilizing her mental illness and mental state as an excuse and as a way to continue doing that, to paint yourselves as victims so you can continue to go after Katie Joy while you're picking on her finances and benefits she was getting for her disabled child. Do you hear yourselves? And how awful you are? After this, you go on to talk about how you abuse your animals? Haha, teehee, very funny. And you're talking about how you weaponize the court? And how you corroborate, and you all do this together, and you come up with plans about how you're going to execute these things? And how you're going to do this stuff to people? Interesting to look back, isn't it? No. There's a reason why I separated out the talking about the animal abuse stuff in the latter half of this video. We're almost done.
Yeah, I found that she would, like, when the information, like, if Nat came up out of the blue somehow, like, whatever, and, like...
You guys talk about her all the time. You bring up Nat all the time. She's not ever coming out of the blue because you don't shut the fuck up and you will not leave the woman alone.
It was just, like, whispered amongst people or whatever. So, like, it wasn't even common knowledge. People weren't talking about whatever. She somehow seemed to be tuned right into it and had all the information and was fucking flipping out about it on Twitter when, like, no one else even knew what the hell she was talking about. You know
Thank
what I mean?
you. Yes.
So it's like how do you?
my
It's almost like you
God.
have like an inside track to this knowledge or something. You know?
Yep. Or she's the one doing it.
Makes me think.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do you guys want to demonstrate or prove or actually show what the fuck you're talking about?
Too.
And she's posting like crazy yesterday and today about Nat, like saying Veda's Nat, and then
You notice how
she
she's
did one
back
about
now because Nat's back?
Yeah, she did one,
That's
a
not a
couple about Nat, and then one about the karma train coming for Steve, Aaron, Veda, me, and Nikki.
Well, it looks like she was right. If the court doesn't convict all of you and punish you accordingly, it will be a gross miscarriage of justice, in my humble opinion, from what I've fucking seen. A gross miscarriage of justice.
It's because we are, work with Nat.
Oh, sorry, I know you guys are small brain. Gross as in large, like as in unamount, not gross as in like icky. I mean gross as in numbers.
According to her.
That's strange. I realized why the Pork Chop is trying so hard to make me Nat, because that goes with Nonsense's community post narrative.
Wow, it's really interesting that when somebody ties Nat to Veda, for some reason, they all freak out about it, and then they excommunicate that person and actively try to disparage that individual for other reasons and talk about how ridiculous and what she's saying doesn't make any sense. Doth the ladies protest too much? It would also be icky, yes, you're right, April. It would definitely also be icky. Are you guys protesting so much about this because maybe Pork Chop had an idea? Maybe Pork Chop knew a little bit since they were in a group with you? Did you happen to plan in a place where Pork Chop saw that you were like, oh, I'm going to pretend to be Nat and do a thing? Huh? No? Maybe? I don't know.
She can pin those emails on me.
Yeah, why is she?
Was a moderator. I'm not going to say her name because I do like her a lot. I'm not going to say her name or anything, but there was a moderator that I'm not going to say who's moderator, but there was one.
It was Roadhog's moderator. I can tell by the way she said that. And so she's just going to give enough details for us to figure out who she's talking about if we decided to even try.
And she was in contact with Carla, and it took her a while, but she finally figured out who she was too. And now they had to block Carla because of the shit that she's done. And what I'm learning, not just from that moderator or whatever.
Maybe it wasn't Roadhog then, because I don't see Charlotte hanging around the Roadhog crew. That doesn't make any sense. I wonder.
Is that many people that Carla is coming in contact with, she's using.
I like how the one person who doesn't have any court filings against them or any court obligations is the only one even trying to put in an effort to not say Charla's name, but it's still just degradingly stupid. And she looks like an idiot since none of the others are bothering.
Suicide to keep you around. And she constantly keeps saying she's going to do this and going to do this and going to do this. And apparently, she's still doing that to people.
So you took somebody who has mental health issues, you knew had mental health issues, and then you proceeded to bully the fuck out of them when they said something was stressing them out, even if what you're saying is true. And so you went on a harassment campaign about this individual who was saying that they might commit suicide. And you thought that was a good idea, and you thought that this was going to make you look good? Are you sure about that? You want to try that one again?
Creators even. I can't mention who, I'm sorry. Kind of held secrecy sort of thing. Like, I just don't want to say any names because I don't want any of them getting contacted or anything, but that's what's going on. She's still going after creators, trying to befriend them and claiming that, I don't even know, like, if you, like, say.
How do you know that Charlotte's trying to contact creators, Nikki? Like who? Who told you that? Where are you getting this information from? How did you verify it?
If you don't talk to me tomorrow, if you don't text me back, like, right away, like how she used to do with you, EKC, or me, and she would be.
That is not what happened. EKC put out information that Charlotte didn't want out there, and so she tried to contact her to get the information removed. And she was stressed out about it and in a hurry. That's what we saw. The reason why I know that is because Aaron showed the fucking emails, or showed the fucking messages. So, bullshit. Oh, hi. Fancy seeing you here. Is this actually the real Slim Shady Charla in the fucking side chat? She says, sorry, I try to keep my mouth shut, but I have to say here, that never happened. I've never done that to her or to anyone. Really, I'm shocked. I'm so surprised that you never went to strangers to tell them that you were going to commit suicide if you didn't get to hang around with them. I'm shocked, truly, baffled even. Welcome. Go figure. This is absolute bullshit. I still have yet to see them actually show any singular thing that Charla did wrong, let alone like any of this more egregious shit.
Like, if you don't get back to her in 5 minutes, then all of a sudden she's gonna unalive herself. And she's doing this now with another creator.
Bitch, where? Nikki, hey, fucking prove it. You're still on the internet, right, you dumb bitch? By the way, delete your channel.
And she did this before with other moderators to the point, but this, oh my god, this one creator, I hope she just blocks her. I haven't been able.
How much you want to bet she's talking about Renelle? Also, I wish I had my cunt mug, but unfortunately, it's in the dishwasher at the moment. So sad.
To talk to her. I'm going through someone to talk to her. It's fucked up, but I'm trying to help.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, Arya?
But
you're trying to help resolve an issue by running around through third parties to try to talk shit about Charla? To try to convince them that she's done this shit that you literally just made the fuck up and have been making up on behalf of Steve, like about the credit card shit and about him having to pay something. The identity fraud you're accusing her of, by the way. Hey, I saw a tweet recently from Aaron that said you shouldn't accuse people of crimes you can't prove. Oh, wacky.
Again, to another
I
creator.
figured she was gonna start doing the same thing to.
Oh, you think she's talking about Rabbit? Oh, yeah. I kind of forgot about Rabbit already, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, maybe she's talking about Rabbit. Oh.
You know, all these other people.
Well, I talked her down the rabbit hole, and she sent me what Charla sent.
Oh, son of a bitch. And what was that? Sorry, say that again.
Again, to another creator.
I figured she was gonna start doing the same thing to you know, all these other people.
Well, I talked her down the rabbit hole, and she sent me what Charla sent her, and
Down the rabbit hole sent you the letter from Charla's healthcare provider? Really? Back in November? What an interesting little tidbit. Didn't Rabbit claim that Rabbit's never said or done or shared anything with Charla or about Charla? You know, it's really interesting that Down the Rabbit Hole would share information with Veda, who has a TRO against her on behalf of Charla, where Charla is the protected person, that Rabbit would interfere in such a thing and send the person who's potentially the danger person. So never doing anything against Charla didn't include sending her private medical analysis information to Veda with a location and phone number for Charla's healthcare provider on it, that then likely would have been distributed to the rest of these fucking people. Rabbit, you goddamn clown. How interesting. Oh, you've heard this already, Mandy. Fascinating. So whenever Rabbit says she never did anything to Charla, she's just straight up fucking lying, right? Besides the accusations that she's made in side chats and the videos she made about cease and desist and talking about her and Steve and shit. Yeah, no, Mandy called it. Knew exactly what it was. Huh. Go figure. Sending explicit information and private information to somebody going through litigation through TRO, as if that won't be weaponized at all, because they hadn't been weaponizing Charla's mental health all the way up until this point already.
she's sending threats to her husband. She's sending straight up threats.
Prove it. You're already saying that there's threats coming from you don't know who and stuff's getting spoofed left, right, and center. The only person who's admitted to spoofing emails before is Veda, by the way. And you're saying that you know it's Charla, but you don't know it's Charla, and you think it's Katie Joy, but maybe it's Pork Chop, and actually maybe Nonsense did it. You don't fucking know what you're talking about. You don't fucking know what you're talking about. You don't claim to not know who the fuck's doing this, but none of you are even surprised that Veda sent a threatening message to Nat. Funny thing that. Weird. There's a lot of admissions in here. Hey, Rabbit. The fuck are you doing? Where's that email that was sent to your husband that allegedly exists, Rabbit? You said you were going to send that to me and you never did. You fucking lied. So where is it? Did you show it to Veda? Did you confirm it was from Charla? How did you confirm it was from Charla? Oh, you didn't. Oh, wow. Go fucking figure.
Touched her down the rabbit hole.
Mm-hmm.
She is. She's contacted her husband and everything. He's not happy, but according to Rabbit, I was talking to her because she showed me everything. And
She showed you everything, Nikki? She showed you the threatening email to her husband. She showed you proof that her husband even knows what the fuck is going on, which is totally definitely not why she's been streaming from her car when her husband got home, right? Because her husband definitely knows what's going on and is really unhappy about it. And you know this. She showed you that. Prove it. Prove it, Nikki. Bullshit.
she said, her husband's high up government wise, so it's not wise to do that. Like, he can actually do something about it. It's something like that, she was saying.
Oh, she was making threats in the background, was she? Leaning on her husband? Interesting.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know much about her husband.
I don't know either. I just know that that's not one that you mess with. Like,
you don't know? Didn't you just say you saw the proof and you saw everything, but now you don't know? Can you pick a lane? Do you know? Do you not know? How did you verify any of this, Nikki? You claim that you have this information. I call bullshit. Fucking prove it. Prove it or your bitch made. You made the claim. Bring it to the table, motherfucker.
Yeah.
get you in trouble because he's got the connections, is what I mean.
Well, I hope to God he does something. Yeah, she sent him a cease and desist. That's hilarious.
Never even talked about her anything publicly. She's fucking crazy. I'm just.
Who, Rabbit? Who was in Steve's side chat talking shit about her? Made videos about her? Sent Veda the fucking information? No, seems like it was probably a good call.
The only thing I give a shit about is my son. Like, what I'm scared of is I'm going to get, like, threats coming to my door or something. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm in Canada, though, so I'm assuming and hoping I'm safe.
Well, that already happened to me and poor Erin. It happened at her dang job. I would have killed her if she did that to me at my job.
Oh, my God. Okay, so I'm...
Threats of violence because allegedly something happened at Erin's workplace and at Veda's house that they... Care to elaborate?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That
had to be fucking embarrassing, dude. I would have killed her for that.
Oh no, it was no big deal. Nobody cared. It's not like that. It's just a little, putting, like, how the fuck does this bitch know where that is? But I don't think she knew. I think that they.
Oh, so allegedly Charla knows where Erin works, and allegedly did something and showed up in some capacity at Erin's work in New York, but it wasn't a big deal, and these people are trying to play it up with death threats. You know that Erin's workplace would be considered a public location, so Charla would be allowed to be in there without threats of violence.
They employed the county here to locate me and serve me. So I don't think anyone knows.
Oh, so the thing that showed up at Erin's workplace was her paperwork, her service, and you're treating that like it was a threat that deserved to be responded to with violence, Veda? So you got served at your work. And Veda claims she would have assaulted the person delivering it. Yeah, a death threat was warranted because of a legal service, yeah. Jinx. And it's somehow wrong for Charlotte to appropriately serve you through legal means, and that's wrong for Charlotte to be doing, and that's harassment, according to you. And Charlotte deserves to be threatened with unalivement. How do people know where Erin works? Because she posted for people to nominate her for Bartender of the Year, and I'm pretty sure where she worked was listed. Ah, yes, she did. I think that might still be up. I don't know if she still works in the same place, but... Is this real? Welcome to Lulcow land. You think she got fired? Maybe. She might have been fired. Got a new job, maybe. Who's to say? Who really knows?
That's a relief.
Yeah. So
That's good.
hopefully it stays that way, but whatever.
I got a question. These people think it's really appropriate to let anybody who ever talks to or works with or is in contact with Katie Joy, they think it's appropriate to reach out to that person and tell them about all the awful stuff that Katie Joy has done. Do you think, and that they're ethically and morally obligated to do so because they believe that Katie Joy is such a bad person and they loud in that, they think that's a good thing, that think that's merit, and that's ethics, and that it shows integrity. Do you guys think that Erin would feel that way, and this group of people would feel that way, if people did that to Nicole, Megan, Veda, Steve, Erin, Renelle, Rabbit, informed their workplaces, or anybody in their general vicinity of this shit? Do they think that they would appreciate that? Do they think that it would be reasonable or expected? You think they think that they would appreciate that?
I wanted to tell you this, what Nonsense was reading about the packages and stuff today. Erin, where she was talking about how you and Steve received a package, she was straight up reading straight from my TRO. That's what she had.
I figured.
Okay. Okay. I was just like,
oh, is that suddenly a bad thing? We're not allowed to read TROs now? Now we're not allowed? I thought it was public and it was fine. Are we changing our minds again? So it's like, what, rules for thee but not for me? If it's against somebody we don't like, it's fine, but if it's us, it's not okay. So if I got a hold of Veda's TRO, it'd be reasonable for me to read it on stream. Hey, do you guys want to see if I can get myself a copy of Veda's TRO against Katie Joy? You want to read it? That would be okay, right? It's public. It's publicly available. I should be able to get, if I can get my dirty little goblin hands on it. Vote in the chat. Yes or no. Type yes if you want me to see if I can get a hold of it and read it out loud. No if you think that that's stupid and we shouldn't. Because who the fuck cares what Veda said? We know it's going to be bullshit anyway.
letting you know. She was reading everything I put in the statement with the TROs. So she either has Katie's or Charlotte's in her hand, and she was reading it.
Oh, if it's filed in the
or she got a Erin, hi, good morning. Did you wake up?
court, can they not just get it off Pacer?
I didn't put that two and two together though. Oh, okay.
Yep.
All right.
Can they not get it off Pacer though if it was filed with the court or anything?
Well,
not yet.
No.
You know, she.
Not yet. No, not at all. I'm taking 42 or 69 or 420 as a yes.
You didn't file it in federal court though, right? I mean, it was you filed it at your county or state or county or whatever. Court.
County, and I asked for it to be sealed.
Yeah. So this is it wouldn't be on Pacer because it's not federal. But a lot of things though, you can go to the state website and pull it up, and but if it's something like sensitive information that doesn't qualify as public information, due to data privacy, then it won't be obtainable that way.
Oh. So Veda asked for it to be sealed, and due to sensitive information, it wouldn't necessarily be available publicly. Erin? You mean sensitive information like threats of child porn against a minor that would be involved? Aaron, Veda, Nikki, Megs. Hey, good morning. It's good to see you. We're in the year of the next year past. We are now gone from November of 2023 to the year of our Lord 2024, and you guys have gotten more dumb. And I'm impressed, quite frankly. You absolute buffoon. Hey, Rennell. Hey, Rabbit. Hey, Southern Mutton. These are the people you're supporting. These are the people that you're saying, hey, how come you know whether or not the one that Katie Joy has is sealed or not sealed? Uh-oh. Oh, you mean Veda gave it to people and passed it around, and like it's almost like they're paranoid that there's leaks amongst their ranks all the time, and who the fuck knows where Nonsense got it from? And also, I don't care where Nonsense got it from, because guess what? If you think she got it from somewhere, fucking prove it then. Oh, you saw it and it wasn't sealed? Oh, wow. Ooh. Requested it to be sealed, eh, motherfuckers? Fascinating. Truly fascinating. Dipshits.
So.
Yeah, remember? Because I said, Charlotte, Katie,
how the
I
hell's
DM'd you. Go ahead, sorry.
I'm just saying I would follow up with the police department and be like, how the hell does this person have this?
Yeah,
Charlotte gave it to her. Charlotte gave it to her.
Yeah, basically, like you could.
Oh, did she? How did you know that? Did you trace that email too, dumbass? Are you tracing emails from Nonsense's email now? Fascinating. Megs, Veda, Aaron, Rennell, and Nikki gave away a while ago that they condone CP. Oh, really? Where did they do that? I know that when Aaron described her kids' faces being put onto adult bodies, she was like, "Oh, well, does that even qualify as CP? I mean, I thought it was funny. I thought it was laughable. I thought it was comical, really." Yeah, the police department wouldn't give a shit about that because it would have been likely public record.
If it's a case where you could have a potential victim, like with a harassment or whatever.
I like how it's totally unreasonable that Nonsense could have pulled it publicly in Veda's case, but it's not. But it's totally absurd to think that a little while out, like months after the fact, that somebody was able to pull Katie Joy's publicly, or that immediately, like, people were like, oh, so Veda shared it, right? Right? You guys caught that? Like, the parallel between, well, Katie Joy must have sent it to Chesh. Oh, well, Veda couldn't have sent it. Oh, Charla sent it to Nonsense. You're tattling on yourselves.
Then I think you can just request that it not be made public. But I mean, the other person who's receiving it still has access in which to disseminate it, but that's not going to do them any good.
Oh, really?
It's only going to add to the harassment charge against them, I would think,
Oh, really? You mean like Veda being the one disseminating to you and Rennell and Southern Mutton and Wolf and Llama Girl, Veda disseminating stuff for you guys to then make content about and post about, would add to the harassment filing that Katie Joy has against Veda? Weird thing that we agree on here, Aaron. But that's none of my business, is it? Except that it is, because they keep bringing me up. Tee-hee.
Yeah, so, but yeah, I mean, it's not like under lock and key or whatever, but it's not like under gag order, but just the court's not going to disseminate it.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Aaron. I will expect your apology and an apology from Nikki for your stream with Rennell, and my apology from Rennell forthwith for accusing me of a bunch of shit that not only did I not do, but also is a bunch of bullshit you made up and don't even agree with in the first place. Wacky.
Well, I was 5 minutes into your stream, Aaron, and I heard Nonsense reading, and I was like, she's reading the statement from my TROs. And I was like, Charlie, you bitch, or Katie, one gave her the whole thing. That's what she was reading, that whole statement.
Oh, so you didn't actually, like, figure it out. You just assumed, knee-jerk reaction assumed, and then started making accusations based on it. Yeah, that makes sense. That's par for the course of these fucking people.
That's interesting. I heard her reading. And I'm like, wait, well, how did she know about that? And I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Vanna probably put it.
How did she know about... Oh, so you had already read it, Aaron. Meaning it had already been disseminated amongst your group. Your group that you're really concerned that you have a mole in. And maybe one of you is fucking sharing it out and it's actually not... You guys aren't a tight-knit group that you think you are. And that maybe you guys are fucking sharing shit with each other. And sharing shit with somebody you think you trust beyond the person who initially shared it. And things are getting out, as it were. It's almost like this shit has been going on with your group for over a year. And you're just blaming Katie Joy based on nothing. And Charla based on nothing. Do you know who everybody is? Do all of you know who everybody else knows? We already know that Megs fucking leaks shit left, right, and center. So does Wolf, because he went over to Mutton's channel. And then Mutton was talking about it. So, you sure?
Put it in the TRO paperwork, but I never, that's why I stopped thinking about it. I never took the extra step and thinking like, well, how did she get a hold of that?
Maybe you should do that more often and ask that about your friends, like how they know certain things and how they got certain pieces of information, or how and why they're behaving in certain ways, Aaron.
Yeah, because the only person that has the whole thing is Steve and Nikki and you, so that's it.
Yeah.
And anybody who they shared it with, and anybody that Megs shared it with, because Megs has access to all of your shit, remember? Which means if you shared it with any of them in a group chat on Twitter, for example, that may or may not be called Charla's harassment group, anybody who is in there also got it. And anybody that you shared it with and an account that Megs has access to also got it. Which means Megs got it and could have shared it with anybody. You people are fucking stupid.
Yeah.
It's not been released publicly.
You literally just admitted to disseminating it to people who talk about this shit, and then you're telling me that Aaron went live to talk about it, and you're just blaming nonsense. How do we know you're not setting nonsense up? How do we know you didn't email it to Nonsense to set her up under a spoofed email of Charla, since you claimed, Veda, that you were baiting Nonsense? So we know that you spoof emails, and you pretend to be somebody else, and you're willing to threaten people via that email, right? And that you are setting up Nonsense and trying to bait her. So how do we know, and you're the only one who has it, except for a few close friends, so how do we know that you didn't spoof Charla's email and send it to Nonsense to bait her to make a video like you said you did? Is that not a reasonable theory? Is that not reasonable just based on what we've heard up to this point in this video? Is that not reasonable? That's absolutely reasonable. Do I think that's actually what happened? I don't know. I don't fucking give a shit. Doesn't matter. The point is, you don't fucking know. Nobody fucking knows. If you want to know how Nonsense got it, you'd have to ask Nonsense. And then get them to show you. And then decide about whether or not whatever email sent it to her is actually Charla or somebody else and isn't spoofed or whatever the fuck.
Publicly or nothing yet.
But with Katie's though, you put the same thing in with Katie's? Because I mean,
Same thing.
Okay, all right.
Because it was one filing, Aaron, you moron.
Yep, I should have done two separate so I could have pinpointed that. That was my dumbass, but
Well,
yeah, the same statement.
It really could be either one of them. Like, cause we've been seeing crazy Twitter lady hanging out in her comments and her chat and everything. So
Too late.
we know.
Mandy says I got it from someone who got it from Veda. What? You don't say, that's that thing that I said. Wow. Go figure.
That she's involved with Nonsense, but then again, there's also Katie, because Katie and Nonsense I think have been working in tandem for quite some time, so why not? And also hearing how hard Nonsense is going for.
Oh, why not Veda just setting the whole thing up fucking right under your noses, and her actively literally telling you to your face that she's doing it, and you being too stupid to notice.
Steve, it kind of makes sense that it'd be Katie behind it, because
Yeah, because
One
she's
who's
got
Yep.
a hate boner for him.
Yeah, thank you. Oh my God, I was just
Well, with
I was gonna
nonsense
say hard
reading
on, but
that,
yeah.
Oh my god, it's all about Steve all the time, always. Oh my god, can you get off of his dick? Holy shit. You're like, oh, why are people going after Steve? We're only tying him into literally everything all the time.
with nonsense reading that, that confirmed to me today that she's either talking to Charlotte behind the scenes or Katie behind the scenes.
Why are my speakers cutting out?
Then you're stupid. Sorry for your loss.
All right, guys, I'm going to run and eat some dinner. Y'all, I'm starving. I want some chicken fingers.
Ooh.
Y'all are welcome to stay up here with Megs if you want, or whichever y'all want to do.
I'll probably hit the sack. It feels later
Yeah.
than it is because the time went back.
Wait
Right.
for
I know,
it.
it does feel late.
I'm dying to watch Aaron's stream real quick.
Yeah, I want to
It's
watch it
good. It's really, really good.
too. Okay.
Thank you guys for chilling in the comments. This link has only been given to 9 people, so it's just my members only. Nobody, I don't post these links in members only on YouTube because there's a Spice Girl account that I think is Charlotte in there. So I individually send these links to my trusted people, and that's it.
Yep. I'm glad you. That's smart. I'm glad you do that.
That way nobody can ever
Maybe
get
that's
them.
what I should do.
Aw, damn, what a shame. And here we are a year later after I've already had it for a while. Weird. You would really hate for anybody to get public access to such an incriminating video, eh, Nikki? How did Steve manage to get a harem of the lamest succubi in hell? Bro, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. What a great fucking question. You should ask him.
With that video tomorrow.
Yeah.
Make it members only.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
But then again, I feel bad because I want everyone to see it. I just don't want.
Right.
Well, if you end up doing it that way, I'll just when your people have enough time to view it, I'll just release it public. The only reason I wanted you to do it was because I can't say Charlotte's name.
I'll do it. Nah.
Let me roll that one back for you. I'm gonna play that one again real quick.
Or whichever y'all want to do.
I'll probably hit the sack. It feels later
Yeah.
than it is because the time went back.
Right.
I'm
I know,
dying
it does
to-
feel late.
I'm dying to watch Aaron's stream real quick.
Yeah, I want to
It's
watch
good. It's really, really good.
it too. Okay.
Thank you guys for chilling in the comments. This link has only been given to 9 people, so it's just my members only. Nobody, I don't post these links in members only.
And those links could never go to anyone else.
Only on YouTube because there's a Spice Girl account that I think is Charlotte in there. So I individually send these links to my trusted people, and that's it.
Yep. I'm glad you. That's smart. I'm glad you do that.
That way nobody can ever
Maybe
get
that's
them.
what I should do with that video tomorrow.
Yeah.
Make it members only.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
But then again, I feel bad because
That video tomorrow that everybody seems to know about. What's that video about again?
I want everyone to see it. I just don't want.
Right.
Well, if you end up doing it that way, I'll just when your people have enough time to view it, I'll just release it public. The only reason I wanted you to do it was because I can't say Charlotte's name.
The only reason I wanted you to do it is because I can't say Charlotte's name, so I want you to stream about Charlotte on my behalf to circumvent the TRO. Meaning you know you have a TRO and you know you're not supposed to talk about Charlotte. And Aaron knows, and Meg knows, and Nikki knows, and they're doing it anyway. They all fucking know. They all had the link. She sent it to 9 people. Which 9 people could it possibly be? Megs, Aaron, Nikki, Rabbit, Steve, Renell, Wolf. Who am I missing? Which 2 am I missing? Is it Southern Mutton? Who's the last 2? Moderate extremist, maybe? One of Charlotte's estranged children? You fucking weirdos. A coordinated effort that they all knew about to harass a lady they knew they weren't supposed to be talking about one more time.
I'm glad you do that.
That way nobody can ever
Maybe
get them.
that's what I should do with that video tomorrow.
Yeah.
Make it members only.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
But then again, I feel bad because I want everyone to see it. I just don't want.
Right.
Well, if you end up doing it that way, I'll just when your people have enough time to view it, I'll just release it public. The only reason I want.
And she's gonna release it public anyway.
Yeah.
Make it members only.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
But then again, I feel bad because I want everyone to see it. I just don't want.
Right.
Well, if you end up doing it that way, I'll just when your people have enough time to view it, I'll just release it public. The only reason I wanted you to do it was because I can't say Charlotte's name.
One more time, motherfucker.
To do it was because I can't say. The only reason I wanted you to do it was because I can't say Charlotte's name. Public. The only reason I wanted you to do it was because I can't say Charlotte's name.
I'll do.
Charlotte's name. The reason I wanted it public. The only reason I wanted you to do it was because I can't say Charlotte's name. Wanted you to do it was. The only reason I wanted you to do it was because I can't say Charlotte's name. Wanted you to do it was because I can't say Charlotte's name. I can't say Charlotte's name. Do it was because I can't say Charlotte's name. Do it was because I can't say Charlotte's name.
I'll do it. Nah, I'm gonna leave it public. Why not?
And then Nikki, yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah, why not? Why not continue to harass a woman when you know your friend is going to get in trouble for doing so? Because it's fucking contempt, Nikki. You're assisting in contempt, you moron, you buffoon, you absolute fucking goddamn boosted ass bonobo.
Everyone deserves to see what's going on, and what you deserve to have the truth out, and you deserve a lot of apologies, which I don't think you're going to get, but.
Well, the trolls are also demanding. No, it said put up or shut up. Evidence is due at this point. Prove you filed TROs on them right now, demanding it.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Look at that cat. Oh my God.
Anyway, that gives you the evidence that actually the video that came out was her reading Veda's, what's it called? Dumb as fuck retaliatory TRO against Katie and Charlotte, if that wasn't clear. Yeah, how incriminating. Awkward. Yeah, so I just wanted to play up until that point. The last chunk of this I covered a few months ago, or a month or two ago. Feel free to go watch that. We're about to get into a whole lot of animal abuse, trigger warning type shit. So I'm going to end it here. I'm going to download this, and I'm going to split it up into bite sizes. By bite sizes, I mean each section that we talked about. I'm going to make them into their own video, so it's a little bit easier for consumption. I will work on that tonight, and in the next day. By the way, tomorrow, if you want to join me, tomorrow we are doing the Project 2025, so if you're interested in how horrifying that piece of garbage is, feel free to join me for reading that. And tomorrow will be art, so if you're interested in art, follow me on Twitch, where I kind of talk about this kind of stuff a little bit, but it's mostly just a chatty back and forth, so if you have questions, it's a good place to ask me. Nikki then goes on to do a stream blaming Charlotte for all the fake emails sent to Nonsense. Yes, she does. Good job, company. I'm glad you guys are a bunch of fucking morons, and I hope the court rails you sideways with a pineapple. Maybe a spicy one at that. I'm going to get on out of here. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm not going to keep you guys any longer. I know this was a long one. I'm going to go take my dog outside. Come here. You gonna come say hi? You want to come say hi? Hello. Hello. Hi, Stinky. Oh, you're a good boy. Mwah. Boop. All right. Boop, 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 boop. Yes. All right. Thank you so much. I hope this was helpful. I have one more for you guys that I want to look at next week. I want to show you guys where this all started, because it's going to blow your fucking minds. Like, I'm going to show you, like, the main, like, initiating circumstance, because we've never actually talked about that, and I think it's really important for, like, perspective for you guys to know where these motherfuckers all started this stupid ass shit from. I'm gonna get on out of here, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye. Boop.